Welcome. Chat rules. No doxing. No homophobic bullcrap. No racial bullcrap. If you don't like someone in chat, click on their name and select block. And then select block again. Done. If you ever feel like it's all too much, log off and contact the number below for help. To be eligible for gifted memberships, click the $sign and select membership. Then hit gift settings and slide to on to allow gifts. Turn off gift settings the same way. My email, conniekr68@gmail.com. Tips are appreciated, never expected. Cash App, $sign, capital CONNIEKR. PayPal me at conniekr68. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism and commenting.
Get ready, because Constant Sue has something to say, like it or not. Hello, hello, hello. Well, right off the bat, thank you, Frankie, for being a member for 7 months. Welcome, General Legion, to the stream. We love what you're doing. Anybody that roasts Ernie shell, we love, especially when they do it funny. We're not here to cause hate and cause pain. We're here to laugh at the goof, and hopefully he changes. Hey, Buttercup Baby, thank you for being a member for 10 months. I'm going to skip most of the hellos to all of you, so I can get right into this, because I don't know how long it's going to take, and I don't want to be here forever. But I'm going to start something new when I do Ernie shell. I'm going to do some new Ernie shell and some old Ernie shell to show you how much he hasn't changed. Let's start with a clip I made. I don't know. I'll look at the date here in a minute. Let's see what it is. Thank you, Frankie, for gifting a membership, too. I made this clip on October 8th, 2022. 2022. So, put this on one here. We're going to show you a pattern. Because what's Ernie's favorite saying? Everything that cut in the dark comes to light. What's the other one? People will show you who they are. What's the other one? There was one more. Thought I wrote it down. Time tells all. That's it. Time tells all. Well, time has told all. Time is telling us all. We just need to pay attention. Well, we don't need to pay attention because we know how he is. All you folks out there that's not paying attention, you need to pay attention. Silent Troll, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Jackie, thank you for being a member for 12 months. Really, a year? It's been a year? And again, Frankie, for gifted a membership. I can't believe it's been a year already. That's crazy. Jackie's one of my top tier members too. I owe her a press pass. Okay, so here we go. Here we go with Ernie Shell, October 8th, 2022. Let's see if we see anything familiar. Let me see if I can make this larger. If I make it full screen, it screws up. Now remember, this is when I first started making clips, and the music is way too loud, so you might want to turn me down. I've learned that in fact, I've quit putting music in my clips at all. I transform enough to where I don't need it. And it's really hard if someone's going to use my clip again to use it if it's got music in the background. And I don't care if people take my clips and transform them. I don't care. So I've kind of cut out the music altogether. But less is more. If you're making clips, less is more. Just a little tiny. The music, when I put it on there on my what is it that I used? InShot video editor, I put it on 1. It comes like set at like 30, I think, and I just back it down to 1 because you don't need that much music. But here we go. The title is Ernie Shell. He's been executive director of many places, and all got was his lousy t-shirt. Now this was, whoops, and I went too fast too. So I'm going to turn the music off and slow it down just so we can look at it. Okay, we'll make sure you can see that okay. I won't see comments because I'll be over here on the YouTube side. The Killer Inside was September 2019. Then we had, oh, that's going to make it sound wrong. This was from his Facebook. This is when he did the hockey masks. Even when he did the hockey mask, he was selling t-shirts. Oh, now it's too slow. Okay. Then he had this one, The Killer Inside, 2019. And then he had Infringed, March 2022. I vow from this day forward, 22% of all sales on merchandise will go to the veterans. Thank you all. Special thanks to the Infringed official art director, Jesse D'Angelo. Feel free to message me directly for more information on apparel. So before he was using little kids to grift, he was using veterans to grift. Now you could say if the 22% did go to veterans, t-shirt sales did help a veteran. But how do t-shirt sales help children? That's what Easy mentioned the other day. How does selling a shirt save a kid? Then he had another one. Final version of the Infringed logo. Remember, when the apparel goes on sale, 22% of all sales will go to an organization that's dedicated to helping stop veterans commit suicide. What organization, Ernie? And then we had the Shell official project, August 2022. Now, this is all before he came to YouTube, remember. This is all before YouTube. People are loving the new shirts, the official Shell project. Help stop child trafficking at all costs. And he had face masks. We all know what the real pandemic virus is, so let's all do our part and make it known. Stop child trafficking at all costs. Okay, guys, we have 100 of these. They're $15 shipping included. They are for a limited time only while we have supplies. Allow for 1 week to 2 weeks. Allow for 1 week to 2 weeks. Here are the payments we accept. Cash App at Infringed. PayPal at the Shell Project. Thank you and God bless. See, this is all before he learned about children to grift on. Then he had, come on, bracelets for $5.99. We also have these bracelets available plus shipping. $5.99 plus shipping. And then he had another t-shirt. We the people will protect the children. This is before he came up at all calls, I guess. This was 2020. And another one from 2020. And then he had this one. Guys, we've decided not to go with the St. Michael's angel for protection on the sleeve. Instead, we want to show our faith because it's through Jesus that we're all saved. We owe our protection to God. Oh, what better way to pull on the heartstrings and get the pocketbooks to open than to mention God, children, and veterans. He knows the formula. He's been telling us about the formula. There's the formula, folks. Then we have Rescue Our Children, January 2021. Here's where he comes to YouTube. These shirts, new website coming this week. Where have we heard that before? I think this is what? Third website that I know of? Where have we heard the other website? Well, the first website I remember hearing about was the medallions. And then this was before that. And now he has this Facebook, the what's he call it? I don't know. Members Association, yeah. The Rock Members Association, where they're giving away all the money, so you want to be sure and join. Anyone is interested, we have these available. New website this week coming. And then he had Make Pedophiles Cry Again, March 2021. Now, let me remind you that these shirts have been seen on people. So Ernie Shell did fulfill a t-shirt order. No, the only t-shirt orders that Ernie has fulfilled is when he was associated with Predator Hunter Nation, and Tina and her family made them and sent them out. And when he was with MAGA, and she sent them out. She paid for them and had them sent out. MAGA made sure they got them sent out. It comes in blue. It comes in black. He says, I'm not Batman, but the look on someone's face when they are in the wrong and you do this, it's priceless. So they come in blue and black. Then we have Rescue Our Children 2021. And we have this shirt, Operation Rock. And then we have this shirt, the girl shirt. Then we have Predator Hunter Nation. Now that was Tina's, when he's affiliated with Tina. April 2021. Duke Doolittle is a hard person to make happy, but once he's happy, he's a good guy unless you try to take food from him. So I decided for the bounty hunters out there, here you go. I'll call it Predator Hunter Nation Code Blue. There's no excuse for hurting a child. Americans don't take too kind to predators. I will have mock-ups tomorrow for everyone to see what the front and the back look like. And then he had, isn't this ridiculous? Predator Hunter Nation Special Forces of Liberty decals. Predator Hunter Nation car decals. Predator Hunter Nation Rescue Our Children. He says, I can feel it in the air tonight. Thinks it's Phil Collins. Predators always lurks in the shadows, in one form or another. That's why we must bring them to the light. Our operations and networks are legendary. The Special Forces of Liberty Anti-Human Trafficking and Child Exploitation Prevention Act has already secured over 30 states and gaining more daily. With Operation Rock, Predators got a taste of what was to come. I thank all the law enforcement, military, bikers, and Chris Hansen for the one who brought To Catch a Predator to American way of life. Wait a minute, Ernie, I thought you was the first Predator hunter. A special thanks goes out to Chris Seaver for making and introducing these laws and the bills into legislation. A special shout out to the new agents whom have been sworn and who will continue to fight the good fight. Now remember, Chris Seaver was the one that sued to marry his computer and said that Apple got him addicted to porn. That's what we're dealing with, folks. And then from there, we went to Predator Hunter Nation July. Now, this one is false advertising. Hello to all our beautiful ladies out there. Predator Hunter Nation takes relationships serious. As you can see, this beautiful decal bonds instantly to your vehicle, and it lets predators know that you are aware. To be honest, it completely stops predators dead in their tracks. Now, what if someone was dumb enough to believe that? I don't think there are many out there, but some of his subscribers, I think, just might believe this. To be completely honest, stops predators dead in their tracks. We also have them in blue, black, and silver. Military and first responders discounts available. Okay. They come in green, blue, black, and red, I think the other one was. Here's the black ones. Predator Hunter Nation, Rescue Our Children, September 2021. We have these shirts. Well, I'll be. The mirror does make everything bigger. I always wondered why people like to take a photo in the mirror. I did reverse the image. That way you can see what my shirt says. Can you imagine how many pictures of Ernie has on Ernie's phone of Ernie? I have no pictures of me on my phone. Lightning Tiger, limited edition, September 2022. These are the ones that MAGA paid for and shipped out. Limited edition, Lightning Tiger shirts. You know, if I ever made a studio and went live, I would buy every one of these. I would buy every t-shirt I could get sent to me and put them around the studio with my 8x10 Lightning Tiger poster. That's my dream. Shirts are $32 shipped, $2.52. Moderators pay $22 shipped. 2 or more, $40. These won't last long and may already be gone. PayPal, the real Ernie Shell. Cash App, real Ernie Shell. Now, he wasn't smart enough to put in there the, and Nicolina went back one time and put in the, screwed up his whole email, screwed up his whole Cash App. Because Nicolina's worse than Ernie. Then we get to this finale. Children rescued? None. Merchandise sold? We don't know. But it's for sure more than children rescued, for sure. Now we want to go back to what Cushy had to say. I almost want to start every live stream with what Cushy had to say. Let me find it. Cushy nailed it. Nailed it like nobody else has nailed it today. She said it just perfect. This is Cushy's post. And Cushy, who cares if you stepped on toes? Yeah, and merchandise delivered, 0. I'm going to be stepping on some toes, and I'm sorry, but it's how I feel. There are kids missing in just about every state in this country alone. How is it that a certain creator is able to fool so many with their lies about saving children and being for children and sit back and talk, not sharing any info on missing kids cases, not sharing general information on helping children in every life? They should stop claiming to be what they are far from being. It is supposed to be about the lives and safety of children, but it's all about them. In my opinion, always in my opinion. He should be out looking for Sebastian. Maybe helping raise funds for a railing for the river Riley fell into. Maybe beneficial? Just talking about one's past and self is not helping to save, rescue, or help children. At all costs means even if you don't have money, you should try and keep helping at all costs. It's not the at all costs we need. We need someone out looking, rescuing, spreading daily news, general information, sharing daily cases, and possibly solving them. Signs and symbols, not stories in the past. Not yourself, not what you want. You disappointed me beyond words because she used to support him. Shame on you for using children to benefit yourself. And shame on all of those of you that keep encouraging the wrong path for the entertainment. It's not entertainment to use missing children to support a grown-ass man. That's my part. I added that. Maybe try making one channel dedicated to helping and resources and information for children and those missing, and another channel for the BS entertainment about yourself. Sorry, Toes, she said. And she don't mean Jim Toe. Now I have one more thing to look at before we start this. Okay. Blast from the past. This was from 2022. Oh, come on. Remember, I'm going to remind you of this every video. 2022, Cash App, keep children safe. PayPal, Operation Rescue Our Children. 0 children helped. This was 2022. 0 children have been helped. using missing children or keeping children safe to buy yourself hotel rooms, DoorDash, and ridiculous shit. And this one, you see that? General awareness for you. Oh, this was in 2021, I think, when he first came. General awareness for you, the people. Watch live action as it folds in front of your eyes. I understand that you want the best for the children and you love helping the cause. We have to realize we are at a standstill, and the fact that kids are still going missing is only increasing. We have to come together and fight. We, the people, will protect children. I've said this for years now, but without you, there's no we. Please join Rescue Our Children membership. Remember, that's when you got the medallion and was supposed to get the action figure and learn general awareness and situational awareness. Our numbers grow strong, but we'll be so much stronger with your help. Ridiculous. Yeah, here's a poster. We sold posters for $25 and $35. We sold this one for $25, $35, and $50. How many children are rescued by this? Or it's just for his ego, right? Oh, wait a minute. I didn't share the tab. I can't see the screen, so we'll just run through this again. Maybe one of these I'll get it straight. Share this tab instead. There we go. There you go. There's a general awareness. This was from one of his Rescue Our Children before he lost this one. Here is the Cash App, Keep Children Safe, Operation Rescue Our Children, from his website. Not his website, from his YouTube. And then we have the posters. How many kids were rescued with this poster, Ernie? Okay. So there's that. Now let me go back to chat and see what you have to say about that. Okay. We'll go up here to the comments. He has actually worked with one organization called Special Forces of Liberty. I tried to check out all his background. I could verify Special Forces of Liberty, but that's a whole nother whack job in itself. In my videos, there's a video called Human Trafficking. Get that video and watch that one. We might go over it later. But the head of that is a lawyer named Chris Severe. He's the one that sued Apple because he said pornography disrupted his marriage. That when he got his new computer, he did not know that it didn't block porn, and he accidentally went to a porn website and got addicted to porn. So he was suing, I'm sure it was Apple. No, maybe, yeah, I think it was Apple. He was suing somebody because the computer got him addicted to porn. Then he wanted to sue to marry his computer. So that's what we're dealing with. So then what else we got here? Anything else is his own organizations. Yeah. Anytime he says anything about that, that's what that clip was about. He has all these organizations, didn't do shit with them, just got the t-shirt. Buttercup says, well, by him wearing that outfit kept some other fool from having it. He's a tragedy pimp. Yep. And exploit people's tragedies. Yep. Night Owl said, I sent him $10 after the foot thing like an idiot on the PayPal, and now he has my home address. If he shows up here, Ernie, bring me a pack of Newports and an iced coffee, and please don't kill me. That's what he does. When he says, here's my email, reach out to me, he uses one of them tracker things that get your IP address. I don't think he can get your exact location. I mean, he might be able to. I'm not real up on that. I know he can get your town unless you use one of them virtual things where it's, turns it around. So let me see. I know, Night Owl. See, and it's ladies like you. You're not dumb. You're not dumb at all. You're kind hearted. And what better way than a soft spoken gentleman rescuing the children? Oh, well, yeah, except for he's on the run, General, and nobody knows where he's at. Hmm. He was, when he was running down the hallway, when he was running down the highway, YouTube did call it a wellness check and got hell for it, saying, see what you trolls did? You trolls did this to him. Well, it was people saying, hey, get out of the damn road. You don't need to be running down the road like a fool. Yeah, and then people got, every time he's done a highway run, YouTube's called it in, and they've gotten hell for it. He needs more than help. He needs to just stop his shit, is what he needs. He's very aware of what he's doing. Hey, Sharan. He's very aware of what he's doing. He's not stupid. To me, he's not even mentally ill. You notice he hasn't done any of them stupid-ass highway runs since he got tasered? Once he realized, because, what better way that when he gets on him, when all these T-shirt orders and everything used to, go in on him, that's when he would do a highway run. Oh, well, we don't want our money back now from sweet Ernie because he just went on a highway run. So people would drop it. Oh, now's not the time. Night Owl said PayPal gives him the address because he has it set up as a business. So he gets the address as if it's a purchase. See? Thank you, Chrissy. It's just all kinds of ridiculous. It's all grift. It's all part of the grift. I mean, he might be a little touched, but yeah. So then we're going to get into, I was going over this, looking for a quote, because he first told us that the reason the T-shirts weren't getting shipped this time was because there was a death in the shipper's family. And Katie said, do you have that receipt? And my first thought was, damn it, if you want it, go get it. I'm tired of doing everybody's work for them. When I want to do it, I don't mind doing it. When I'm doing it for me, I don't mind doing it. When I'm making clips like Nicolina's clips that I've made, to show everybody how she is, I don't mind doing it. But when I say something's out there, I think my credibility stands for itself. But damn it, it's out there. Now, I don't mind helping you find it, but I'm not going to do everybody's work for them. So there's that. Jamie, that's true. He has warrants. Yeah. So, he probably don't be in touch with police much at all. But he's found out since then that the warrants aren't extraditable. So, but this one was bugging me because it does have to do with the T-shirts. So I was listening to it as I was drowsing off. Let me get that on there. Move this. This is the link to it. Go over and give old Ernie a view. Tell him I sent you. Because we're not trying to scream out of any fear. Just awareness. Calm. Here's the link to the original video. Oh, Night Owl, there sure is. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Okay. Now let me move this comment. We're going to start in about 12 minutes, I think it is. Clinging to something is nothing if you never reach for the ledge. Oh, so profound, Ernie. So profound. See this up to on a little bit.
I've got most of those emails. I know most of those people. Yeah, I know most of them. So,
Oops, wait a minute. Wrong one. Oh, he's so
oh,
slow.
Archie, how are you doing? Hope everything's well with you.
Amen, D.
Good deal. Hello, Tiptoe. Thank you all. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Y'all make the difference. Ricky, I'm getting ready to blow everybody's mind.
Uh-huh.
I'm just waiting. Biding my time.
Now, we're going to go over the videos, but I want to show you something. Go to my playlist if you care. Go to the videos. And if you get down to past the Nicolina bullshit, all the Nicolina bullshit, and you get to Ernie's. Somebody's got to plug this in. And then if you look at the clips I made of Ernie's, it's all Nicolina's bull. I must go slow today. Okay. You'll see how many times Ernie Shell has said he doesn't need YouTube. He's quitting YouTube. He's got better things to do than YouTube. YouTube's ruining his life. You don't need it, guys. I don't need it. Remember when he met MAGA, the doctor? I've hit the big time, guys. I don't need this. I don't need this, guys. General, you're still here. This video right here, Human Trafficking and Child Exploitation Prevention Act, that's the group that Ernie's with. View that and tell me if you don't think they're just as crazy as he is. This is Ernie Shell said he's executive production for Mike Huckabee. That's what Ernie said is world famous. Ernie Shell's January 2023 projects. Always something big to come. Remember the big mad mystery at the 1st of January 2023 that was coming? Remember that big project that was coming? Then we had another one working with police, his project. The other January 2023 projects. Then we had Ernie quit YouTube, or no, what was he going to do? He was going to, remember he had a contract signed. He was going to Hollywood. Some stupid shit like that. This is Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty. Ernie Shell quits YouTube again. Ernie Shell's officially done with Jimbo. Ernie Shell says, oh, that's what I just played with the t-shirts. Ernie Shell quits YouTube again. Ernie's next big thing, sign pics. You know, the calendars. Coming soon, Ernie Shell's next big thing, another one. So you get the idea. See a pattern yet? You see the things coming to light? Is time telling you all? Is time telling you all? But here we are, and ain't nothing changed. Not one kid saved. Not one kid saved. Just Ernie's big talk.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all. So I finally got back into my group, Lightning Tower Members Association thing. And I haven't done nothing with it for a while, a couple months, actually, a few months. The last thing we did.
Now that's his group. Remember that you pay, what is it, $20 a month to join on Facebook? And if you join that, you get to enter into free drawings for money, which is a raffle, which is illegal, which is why I don't have it on YouTube. But I think it's illegal on Facebook too. But it's a private group. You got to pay money to join. And then he says he gives away money. Well, what better grift to have somebody on the inside and say, oh, you won the money. You know, kind of like how Rose won the hat. Because he knew Rose would give him back the hat when he raffled off the hat. So now he said he couldn't get into it. The trolls had hacked him out. It's always the trolls. This man is Special Forces of Liberty, trained hand-to-hand combat with Homeland Security. He's been Executive Specialist Protection. He's been all the things, and the trolls beat his ass every damn time. Every time he tries to sell something, the trolls interfere. Does that stop him from selling anything? No. He sells something else, and then by damn, the trolls interfere. Isn't it just weird that time tells all, that it's always the trolls? It's always the trolls. But this man who has all this education can't beat the trolls. Here, Ernie, let me tell you. Let me help you out here. Proton mail. Proton mail. Get you a proton mail. Then there's no excuse that your email was hacked. If you don't get a proton mail right now, that tells me you want the excuse of the trolls. If you want to sell your merchandise, at least get a secure email account so you can't have it to use for excuse. Not that I believe that at all.
We gave $100 away twice.
Sure you did.
Now, I like doing stuff like that
I bet.
when I can. I like to do things of that nature.
Now remember, folks, 2 weeks ago, he was homeless, shoeless, and sockless. He had all these sponsors to do this. How many times have we seen him do big things and have big sponsors and backers to have none? Well, now, if you believe him, which I don't believe him, but if you believe him, time tells all. Time would tell me that people would invest in him, see he's full of shit, and back out. Invest in him, see he's full of shit, and back out. Invest in him, take him in, see he's full of shit, and back out. Kind of like Predator Hunter Nation did. Isn't it strange that the only rescuing of children that Ernie ever did, if you call it that, because it's a reach to say he rescued children. I mean, if a runaway calls me and tells me that, they need a ride home, and I go get the child, am I rescuing the child? I suppose you could say I was, but no, I'm giving the kid a ride. If a single mom calls and says she needs a ride to another state with her kid, am I rescuing that kid, or am I giving a single mom a ride? Well, I suppose you could say I was rescuing the kid. But, so all those videos that he has out there of rescuing children are churched up like a mofo. It's a glorified giving somebody a ride. That's all it was. When he found the kid walking in the snow, the kid was walking home. Ernie drove by and seen the kid, picked him up. Ernie rescued the kid. No, Ernie gave the kid a ride home. Sure, it was in the news. Ernie Shelt finds kid. Oh, okay. He was just walking home. His parents have been on here saying he was just walking home. The kid himself said, I was walking home. He stayed all night with his girlfriend, just to get, he knew he was going to get in trouble, was coming home the next morning. So is there a video of Ernie rescuing that child? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. But if giving a kid a ride home is rescuing children, then there's millions of us rescuing children every day. Yes, there's a video of Ernie getting a girl out of a junkyard. She was a wayward girl, and her family has asked it not to be talked about. And if Ernie puts those videos on here, he's going to be in deep shit. Because she's since passed away. Ernie, yes, technically, I suppose you could say, air quotes, rescued her. But was he on his own? Why has he not rescued anybody? But let's just say we'll give him that one. Just semantically, we'll give him that one. He did it all on his own. He didn't have any help. Well, by damn, why hasn't he rescued anybody since then? He's had all these big sponsors. He has all this money. He's had all these opportunities. What stopped him? Well, time tells all would tell me that it's because Ernie can't do shit on his own. It's usually somebody else with him. Somebody else giving him the clue. Somebody else giving him the thing. And then he takes the credit for it. Just like the drums. Do you know he told his supporters that he paid $180 on those drums? Do you know Paper Cut Teeny said his name is not on any of those donations that came in? They sent the donations directly to her. Ernie Shell's name is not on any one of them. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine pretending like you are going to put in on the drums too, because you're that kind of guy. And so your whole chat puts in on it. Your whole chat pays for all it. And then you say you was part and help her get the drums. Bullshit. Kind of like rescuing that child. Oh, come on, Ernie. Oh, Ernie, come on.
My fingers are calloused over so bad when I touch the mute button. It don't register. Like I'm literally going through different fingers just trying to. I just don't know. I got too many calluses. I got calluses on the tip part of my fingers. It don't register. Like I can't hit mute.
A knuckle will work, Ernie. Bend your little finger and use your knuckle. You would think somebody that is trained with security could think of that. But if it's that much of a task, Ernie, bend your little finger and make a little knuckle. It works just as good.
Get out of the way. It don't unmute. It's ridiculous. I'm telling you, it's been crazy today, especially today. Today's been I sat back and watched today, and it's not what I want. It's really not.
If you look at those videos I just showed you on my playlist, every one of those that says Ernie quits YouTube, Ernie's, next big thing will say, this ain't what I want, guys. I'm quitting it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Every single one of them. Ernie, if this isn't what you want, if this isn't what you need, then leave. Time tells all. Time tells me if you haven't left yet, you need it.
When you see people fight, for really what I see is no reason for anybody to be fighting. And then you see all this other crap's happening, and then you see, I'm not, Audrey. Try not to, anyways. You just don't even, it's hard. It's really, really hard. What's bad about it is knowing what's going to happen before it happens.
Thank you, Cheyenne.
Everybody could see that. I just don't understand. I just never will, probably. I do know one thing, though. When will it end exactly? I'm not into this shit. Don't want nothing to do with it.
Right. Hey, Brad.
I watched the chat, and Pacific person's
Pacific
live, and I'm not going to say whose it was. And I seen some of the nastiest comments. People don't even know. I just don't agree sometimes. Should I? No, I shouldn't. It's really, really crazy when people are fighting, and I don't see no reason for them to be fighting. I told them both to kind of calm down, but what good does that do? When they don't listen, they don't listen. That's just it. Margaret, no, you don't know them. I watched one live a while ago when the police was being called. I was like, what in the hell?
Let's speed this up a bit. I want to get past this part. Don't care about the ladies fighting.
I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. Thank you, K9. I appreciate that. And then I see on another panel people fighting, and I don't even know what the hell people are fighting for. And then all of a sudden, the other creator goes over and makes her own live up, and God in heaven knows what it's about. Again, it's just not me. It's not what I want. It's not what I'm into. Respect is earned, not given. Remember that. Respect is earned, not given. I don't know. And Gypsy, I have no idea what's going on. No idea. I was letting you know that. Somebody said that you said that, which I don't know. You may not have said it. I don't know. Said some things and they're not true. That just pisses me off in a way. I don't like that. I don't talk about other people and I don't go and I don't do that. I'm not after Sarah for no shirts. Hell, I'm not even talked to Sarah. So I don't even know where that shit even came out. I have no fucking clue. But that needs to be resolved and fast if that's happened, which I don't even know. I just got screenshots and screen clips. I don't watch anybody else's stuff. And there's a reason I don't. Because I think it's a waste. People have a right to believe and do what they want to do. I'm cheered up. I'm okay. I'm just, I just live by a different code, I guess. And I just don't think people can handle criticism at all these days, especially. Too many fighting, too much fighting. It's ridiculous. It's not going nowhere. Only thing it does is spins out of control and it worsens. I'm not into that.
Brad Batgirl hates me. She's the one that blocked me.
I feel like when I talk to these people and I give them my advice, and they're like, "Oh yeah, okay, I can do that," and they don't listen, and they go and they do the
Brad knows Ernie in real life. Someone dropped his channel.
And then they still want to come back to you. And I had to. No, fuck that. I told you what to do. You wanted my advice. I gave you my advice. Well, you're not accepted it. That's you.
Please drop
Don't run back
channel.
to me no more. Do not ever run back to me no more. If you ask me for my advice and you take it on yourself to not use my advice, please, for God's sake, if you say you're going to use it and you tell me one thing and you go and you do it totally different, something else, totally something different, it's ridiculous. Do not run back to me and ask me again. Now, would I do it? Do I like you? I mean, no, that's the thing. Yes, I mean, it's okay. I'm not going to say anything against you, but I'm not going to waste my time anymore on someone who does that. I'm just not. It's not me. It's not productive, and I'm not doing that. I'm not into that. Good deal, Trevette. Greetings from Louisville. Awesome. I feel like everything I've done the last 3 days have been in vain. 3 or 4 days. It's been in vain.
I'm going to stop right there and tell you a story before I forget. We Scottish Tiger told Ernie a story the other day. She said, Ernie, there's this kid that delivers. He doesn't look 18 at all. He looks dirty and unkept. He said they wouldn't give him his passport. What should I do? Well, you know what Ernie said? Well, that don't mean he's trafficked. But if you think he's trafficked, you need to call the police. I said, well, damn. Isn't that what I said about when you said you were rescuing children? Here in a minute, we're going to hear the story of how he missed a child by 8 minutes. With everything holy, I hope that anybody that has a missing child or a missing relative does not call Ernie Schill, because the man is a fraud and shit can get real and real wrong real quick. Call the police. And I asked Ernie, I said, why wouldn't people just call the police instead of you? There's many times we go in where the police can't go. Oh, so what did you say to Wee Scottish Lass? Or Wee Scottish Tiger? If you don't feel comfortable calling the police. It's really strange, Ernie, that you didn't say. Email me. We'll get you some help. I'll contact my people, and they can probably contact some people over there, and we'll get that boy saved. No, all Ernie said was call the police. Now, if I want to take the time and prove to you all this happened, I could go do the live and play it, but that'd take forever. I think you know me enough to know if that's what was said, that's what was said. So here he is influencing another person that really thinks that he saves people. No, he said call the cops. So what the hell's he doing? Why don't we just call the cops? Skip Ernie Shell. After all, he's not passing out any pamphlets. He's not posting any websites. He's not telling us anything about general awareness. He has a 300-person audience. He could be teaching his trafficking to, right? Every day, he could be telling us his curriculum. So far, we've learned time tells all. Everything in the dark comes to light. And when people show you how, believe them. Kelvin, this was yesterday or the day before. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday, but it might have been the day before.
I don't like feeling like that. I don't want to feel like that. It makes me sick to my stomach. I don't want to be around it. I could care less about what people think.
Couldn't care less.
Exactly.
Care less.
You're right, Shane. See, and I'm pretty much just understanding that too. I don't have a. You're right, K9. You're exactly right. And Scorpion Queen, you're right about the circle being small. I don't have a big bunch of people that I do certain things with. Okay, I keep a small little circle, and them people that's in that circle, they know. You know, when you become somebody doing these lives, and people look up to you.
Time tells all, Ernie. Time tells all. Did you notice? He said, when you become somebody doing these lives, he didn't say when you become somebody rescuing children. The somebody that he's become is somebody that does lives. Oh, yes, Deb. Yes, you're right. Maybe I should be careful what I wish for, right? Mm-hmm.
You have to be ready. You have to be ready to answer questions. You have to be ready to, just pretty much help somebody if needed. But some of this shit we're seeing now is, plumb just freaking ridiculous. Had a bunch of people from Harlan message me a while ago. Man, Brad's out of control, man. Hell, we went in his chat, and all we did said something, and he was blocking us, and we didn't even do nothing mean. I was like, dude, and it got nothing to do with me. And it's like, well, you're gonna have to tell you. I'm not in it. Not in it. Don't care.
Isn't
He
that
blocks his own
funny?
people. Let him do it. Let him do it. Let him run wild with it. He's new to YouTube and he's having his time right now. He's making enemies and he's writing checks his ass can't cash. But let it happen. Time tells all.
Time tells all. Time tells us all your fault, Ernie.
I took your advice and I ran with it, even though fat ass was going around ripping my advertisement stuff down and everything. The show was still on. You see what I'm talking about. You know how things go.
Margaret saw part of Ernie's panty brigade. She would say anything for him. Anything.
So where do you go? What happens in the dark comes out in the light. It does. It really does. You're right. You're correct.
Oh, come on,
People
Ernie.
want to get involved with personal arguments. I don't want to get in it.
Ego. You're right, Sharan.
When people start helping people,
Ego.
when you say my own decisions, and I'm not talking about that exactly. Well, actually, I am a little bit. But whatever they decide to do, they decide to do. And they can do that. It's not. When another creator that you're affiliated with, they get into an argument with other creators, it's how good you try to be, somewhere down the line, it's always going to come back on you. It's always going to come back. And I mean, no matter what you do, you can be in the clear. But it always does. And I'm just not into it. I don't entertain it. I don't want it. And it's not part of it. Because they're hating on me, exactly. So as you see the new wallpaper here, I'm working on something that's pretty big. And it's got something to do with everything that's on
Always
this
something pretty big
everything that's on
after
this cover up here
all those videos I made.
on the screen.
Oh,
Everybody sees that. Can everybody understand it? What it is? It's every information, everything about me and all that. What you can find. Now that American flag. Straight down. It's got something to do with my little project I'm working on.
always a project coming.
You see, I'm okay now. I can get out. I can do my own thing. I can do what I wanted to do.
You
I'm starting
can't
to feel
drive.
better, starting to look better. And I just want to do more. I really just want to do more. I think they're both wrong. They're both wrong. And I'm just not even, I'm not in it. Don't want to be in it. If you guys want to be in it, you're more than welcome to jump in it. But I'm telling you, it's just going to end up in, what it's been. It ain't going to be nothing else. It's all right, Mama T. Oh, yeah, for sure. At any given day, depending on the subject and depending on the topic, this channel easily pulls its own.
And you don't do shit with it.
Every day, if I wanted to. But the thing
Why
about
wouldn't you want to? Is
I've known you a long time, and I'm trying to read between the lines. And
That's
it sounds like
Margaret.
maybe some of your people aren't really well. That that happens all the time. That happens all the time. You always have to be ready for stuff like that.
Such a dude.
I'm not gonna lie. Last year, well, I got hurt. I got really hurt.
Poor Ernie.
And I don't let it like that anymore. I'm not. I can't. I can't afford it. I can't put my people through it. I just can't do it. Can't do it. To think that you really know somebody? No. No, I'm not going through that anymore. Thank you.
You just went through a tornado.
I'm not going to be around it. Hello, Sapphire. How are you?
Clip after clip, him saying that for the last 2 years.
Well, it will be, and that's the thing. Oh, yeah, for sure. Thank you all, and I do appreciate that. It's not hard to watch them. Guys, I've just not got the time anymore. It's just not me no more. It's not me. It's a dead end. YouTube is a dead end.
It's so funny.
You get trapped up in these little communities, and everybody puts on their 3D glasses and they watch like watching a movie.
I haven't even now to say that. Thank you, Brad. Again, you guys can drop Brad's link.
Everybody turns on everybody.
And general.
1 minute everybody's happy, the next day it's all fucking hell's broken loose over words that was probably misunderstood.
Well, let's stop this because this is worthy.
Misunderstandings can cause a lot of shit.
Okay, BDAC. Now, BDAC was an Ernie supporter. Then he wasn't an Ernie supporter, and now he's back to be an Ernie supporter. And he says, I like BDAC. But BDAC says, I'm curious, how many people watching ordered stuff and didn't get it? How many people have been entertained by Ernie over the last few years? BDAC, if you call entertainment using missing children to support a grown-ass man entertainment, then you have a different problem than most folks. If Ernie just got on here and told his stories, BDAC, if Ernie just got on here and played Where's Waldo? Where's Ernie now? Where's he going now? What do you do now? BDAC, nobody would care. His stories are entertaining. Where he crosses the line is when he does shit like this. Now, we all know it's a story, BDAC. We all know it's a story. We all know it's bullshit. But that's the problem is, not all of us do, BDAC. There's women out there and men that really think he's to rescue a child. So they contribute their hard-earned money, thinking he's going to rescue a child. You see this, BDAC? Remember? Remember when his Cash App was about keeping children safe? Operation Rescue Our Children? BDAC. The ending to that story shouldn't be that Ernie Shell gets biscuits and gravy that day. Not even passing out anything for awareness, BDAC. He's got a curriculum, right? He's supposed to be teaching us situational and general awareness. He has a, what do you call it? What do you say? What's the word? He had like, what, 300 some in chat the other night? He didn't take that opportunity to mention one missing child, one tip, one anything. So BDAC, how can you in good faith say it's just entertainment? And you know even worse? How can you say, well, if you didn't order anything, you don't have anything to say? BDAC, that's grifting. How many times has he done this, BDAC? I just showed you with all the t-shirts that he supposedly sold, the masks and all that. The website. Remember the website where he's going to get the medallions and the action figures? He says he refunded everybody's money. He did not. And we don't know that. We all know there's some woman out there that feels stupid and she just chalked it up to being stupid. We all know there's some woman out there that said, oh, Ernie went through a bad time. It's not his fault. It's the troll's fault, and didn't get her money. BDAC, there's women and men out there getting taken advantage of to buy Ernie biscuits and gravy. Now, if you just want to tell his stories to buy his biscuits and gravy, nobody gives a shit. But when you say you're going on a tour to, for the missing children and to rescue the missing children and missing children awareness, and people give you money for it, that's disgusting, BDAC. I don't think you sponsor him as much as he says you sponsor him. But it's disgusting that he says you do. BDAC, do you realize, to date, since he's been on YouTube, using children as a grift, he has no house. He has no car. He has no license. Every time he needs a motel room, it's $100 a night. Every day he eats, it's $20 a meal. That's $60. Do you realize that for $200 a day, plus he's got to have a cell phone and Wi-Fi, do you realize $200 a day goes to support Ernie Shell with zero missing children awareness? Missing children awareness. Zero. Betting on the come. Everybody's betting on the story he sells. The story he sells is he's doing something to rescue the children, to help the children. Everybody wants to be a part of that. Well, not everybody. People want to be a part of that. A better cause than veterans and children than to get the ladies to open their pocketbook. We both know that there's been smart women, educated women that supported Ernie Shell's dream. Or just a minute, let me get my dogs. I'm not going to name a name. If she wants to come up here and talk about it, she can. BDUC says, I think people are aware of what Ernie does. I don't think anyone is fooled, but he is entertaining and has kept all these channels alive. BDUC, do you know what? I would gladly shut my channel down about Ernie if he'd stop talking about grifted wrong children. And you might think that people are aware, but they're not. They're not. Do you know Tara sent him $40? Tiny, stop! Tiny! Stop it. Go. Just a minute. Do you know Tara sent him $40? Do you think she sent him $40 because she was aware of what Ernie was doing? What Ernie was doing was she was telling everybody that he was out in the freezing cold. He didn't even have a blanket. She sent him $40 because he's freezing cold. Now he talks shit on her. Do you think she was aware of it? Do you think Night Owl was aware of what he did? Or did she feel sorry for him? BDAC, you need to think about it. You think people are aware. There are some people that are aware. And those people that are aware should hold him accountable more than strangers. Hey, Ernie, tell your stories, but stop using children. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. And I can't believe that you'd be a part of it, BDAC. His lottery machine, his raffles do nothing but benefit Ernie Shell under the pretense of children. Like Cushy said, Ernie's entertaining, but it's false advertising. And if he's entertaining, why don't he just come out and say, you guys, I'm not rescuing any children. I just tell these stories. He lies every time he goes live. That's right. Hey, Resto. BDAC, yeah, why don't you do that? BDAC, move Ernie in with you to where he doesn't have to get all this money from women. Do I really need to get a line of women on here that have been hurt by Ernie Shell? Is that what I need to do, BDAC? Do I need to have these women come forward and say, Ernie Shell took me for some money? I know one that would come forward, Jody. You know, who was one of Ernie's biggest supporters, who loves Ernie to this day, who knew Ernie told stories. But you know what? He told stories, but she always thought underlying that he was saving children, or he was going to do something to rescue the children. Just as soon as he got his shit together, this is this. As soon as it came together, it was going to, he was going to start taking care of himself. She finally had enough. She's probably supported him bigger and stronger than anybody on here. And she said enough. She didn't say, oh, well, he's just telling his stories. I'm tired of it. She said, enough, Ernie. Stop this shit. Grow up. Take care of yourself. That's what she said. And how can you support him? So when he says he makes t-shirts, he makes these medallions, he makes all this shit, and no one ever gets it. Why would you support that, B-Dad? You support him ripping people off? Do I need to line everybody up that's bought merchandise? Or is it just common sense that you say, no, you don't support a man like that? B-Deck, you have sense. Do you really believe? Do you really believe that first of all, the shipper's mother died and they couldn't ship it? And do you really believe now that the trolls hacked into it and got into where he was and called the t-shirt company? Do you believe that, B-Deck? B-Deck says, I don't, but I like her. He's had a tough life. And he says, if you want to donate, donate. If you don't. Oh, there's the only one way worse B-Deck is Nicolina, and I've already got on her. So what if he's had a tough life? Having a tough life does not give him an excuse to grift off of children. I'd probably be upset if he was grifting off of whales. Oh, I'm out here saving the whales, people. And he really wasn't. But I'd rather him do that than children. Tree frogs. Go say you're saving the tree frogs. B-Deck, he's saying he's rescuing children. Do you really believe he has situational awareness and general awareness? No, he doesn't. And he says, donate if you want to donate. Well, hell, if I'm a sweet, nice lady and I want to help the children, hell yes, I want to donate. What he needs to say is, donate if you want, knowing I'm full of shit. Knowing this is all a story. If you want to donate, then donate. That would be legit. Just saying donate if you want, donate if you don't. People believe his stories, B-Dac. And just because there's way worse in this community doesn't mean he gets a pass. He's on my radar now. He's on Morbid's radar now. He's on General Action's radar now. He's on many people's radar now, and I love it. I absolutely love it. The more, the merrier. I'm not like Jimbo. I'm not going to keep all the Ernie content to me and think that I'm the only one that knows about Ernie Shell. Anytime I say, well, hey, do you have this on Ernie? Who wants it? Who cares? Someone's going to share it. It's about awareness. It's not about views. It's about awareness. I don't care if anybody uses my shit. I don't care if anybody restreams me because it's about awareness. B-Dac, you are smarter, more educated, and have more ethics than this. I'm not asking you to turn on the man because you like him. I'm not asking you to do shit. You can do what you want to. Now back to the video. Well, maybe. Make sure I get through all these comments. We're going to get to the part here in a minute where he asks for some snake skin square toe boots by a custom designer. And someone pops up and says, I'll get them for you. Ernie is doing harm to these people in this community, B-Dac. And I've already went after that woman, and she's done. She's done. Nobody gives a shit about her anymore. So it's Ernie's turn. Ernie is doing harm, B-Dac. When he takes people's money and he doesn't fulfill the product, he's doing harm. When he's telling women that he's saving children and they contribute to him thinking he's saving children and he's not saving children, how can you not see that's harm? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm going to have to get everybody on here that he's hurt. long gone. Jody, just to name two, that believed in his dream. Cushy, she didn't support him with money, but she believed in his dream. Nothing ever came through. Always excuses, no results. BDAC, he's not even showing missing children's posters. He's not even holding his bullshit classes online. If he's really, he's not doing anything but grifting. Don't turn my channel into a stand. You're better than this. No, I'm way more entertaining than the stand, and I'm not going to go over the same stupid shit every night. Current shit, and then we're going to visit the history of it. Thank you for saying I'm better than this. I go after what I think is the toxic in the community that I'm in right at the moment. If you'll see, I started with Bullhorn Betty and realized that, you know what? There was enough people on Bullhorn Betty. I could move on to somebody else. So I moved on to Andrew Hills. Then Andrew quit doing his shit for a long time. So I moved on to Ernie. And then Nicolina was worse than Ernie. So I moved on to Nicolina. Now that Nicolina is not shit, everybody's left her, and everything that, her bullshit's done, I look around and I see what's going on in my community now. And it's Ernie. So here I am. Ernie, when he said, remember he said, I'm not doing anything with the kids anymore. But all of a sudden he realized that that's what got him the views and the numbers. He's all about the views and the numbers. So now he's using the children again. He's using children, BDAC. He's using children to sell a dream to kind-hearted people who are part of a community or an organization that is making a difference in saving children, stopping child. They put their money into this. You can't tell me if I believe his bullshit that he's got a doctor, lawyer, Indian chief, oil man, electronic store owner, all of his sponsors. They're sponsoring him knowing he's full of shit. Oh, we're sponsoring this guy because he's a good storyteller. Is that it, BDAC? All of them people sponsor him because he's a good storyteller? No. If you believe his bullshit that he has them, they're sponsoring him because they think he's saving children. And that is fraud. Now, back to this video, because we're going to get to the part where Ernie says that he needs some boots now. Pull up my chain.
Shit. To be misunderstood. All kinds of stuff can happen. And I'm just not in it. I just don't like it. Don't want nothing to do with it. And I'd rather do my own thing. I've got some cool pamphlets coming out. And I've been working. I've literally today, I put about 4 hours in.
Hold Ernie accountable. He said he's got some pamphlets coming out. Remember that, folks. He's got pamphlets coming out. How hard is it to make a pamphlet? You print it up on a screen, go down to Kinko's, and have it printed out. And he can be handing out pamphlets. Or he could be telling us what's on that pamphlet. He's got an audience of 300 people. Maybe I should do this a different way. Maybe I should do this from the angle of BDAC. People, even his supporters say he's full of shit. one of his biggest supporters says he's full of shit. He's not doing anything. BDAC's not over here saying he's really rescuing children. He's not over here saying, Connie, Ernie really is helping children. BDAC is over here saying, you know, it's a story. It's just entertainment. Well, fuck. Everything in the dark comes to light. Time tells all. Time tells all. BDAC is sitting right here telling everybody Ernie's a storyteller, nothing more. Wow. I'm going to have to make a video, a clip of this. He could have come over here and said, Ernie's a good man. He's saving children. But instead, he goes over and says, I think everybody knows who he is. Nick, Rap, and Jimbo are the bad people. Nick is no more. Rap's in jail. And Jimbo's boring as fuck. They ain't doing anything. I stand against all three, too. Nick is, you know, you can't tell me Nick does not hold any power that like she had before. She's done. She's down to having Lips, Mark Terry, and who else to support her, and that's it. She's not welcome at any big channel community anymore. Everything she's done, nobody will mess with her anymore. She's done. Rap's in jail. Jimbo's boring as fuck. But that just hit different to realize if BDAC could have came over here and said anything like, just save children. And he says, no, everybody knows how Ernie is. BDAC, I don't believe you've ever grifted a day in your life. I believe you've worked hard for your money. Amen. Never would say that. But you support a grifter and you don't hold him accountable. I don't know if I have that clip about Ernie in the blindfold, about the pillow over his head. You know, I don't come over here and say, buy me biscuits and gravy, or, you know, use the psychology of, you know, Ernie says, I got the formula. I tell him every day, we know what the formula is. If you go on there and say, folks, I don't need your money. I don't need your money. You know, that's psychology, BDAC. I don't need all your money. Just $1 or $2. Just $1 or $2. Because there might be people in the audience that would say, dang, I wish I could support Ernie, but I really can't. You know, I don't have that much money. Ernie knows $1 or $2 is more than $0 or $2. So if he can get you to pay $1 or $2, he's making money. If everybody in his chat, well, hell, everybody could afford $1 or $2, right? You got 300 people in your chat, and you're selling your dream of, you know, children. Hell, you make. And then what if you do find a supporter that's stupid enough to believe that you're, you know, children? You've got your biscuits and gravy, your motel room, all taken care of. But BDAC, more than anything, let's look at it from this side. If you like Ernie, is Ernie better off now than he was 2 years ago before YouTube? He looks like shit, BDAC. He can't get his driver's license. He can't get his birth certificate. He doesn't have an address. He can't wipe his own ass. Someone has to buy the toilet paper for him. Wouldn't you be better off helping Ernie by tough love and saying, Ernie, you're a great storyteller. I'll miss your stories on YouTube. But you know what? It caused you your life. And I don't want to be a part of hurting you, Ernie, because I'm your friend. I got to get back to this video or we'll never get it done. Oh, BDAC. He said, we have our opinions, but Ernie has a good heart. He pretends to have a good heart, BDAC. People with a good heart don't use children to buy biscuits and gravy. People with a good heart don't make merchandise they know they're never going to ship out. People with a good heart don't take $40 for a blanket from a single woman, knowing he doesn't need the blanket, and then talk shit on the woman a week later. He did that to Tara. He said he was cold and freezing on a picnic bench and all he had was cardboard. And Tara said, Ernie, I'm going to send you $40. Can you walk to Walmart and get your blanket before they close? Ernie said, yeah, I probably can. I could probably, if I go now, I can make it before they close. And now he's talking shit on Tara because Tara said, wait a minute. He went from having had all the support he needs. He was homeless 1 minute. And then next he has all these support and money. Tara gave him $40 in those few days. Tara woke up and said, wait a minute. No way. No way you go from being homeless to being having everything you need with your gold chain and everything. Something's fishy here. So Tara is one of the people that I'm talking about. Tara's one of the people that doesn't know, obviously, what's going on, BDAC. That's not a good-hearted man. A good-hearted man would never have taken that money from Tara. He would have said, no, Tara, I'll be fine. But he took her money. They are paying to support Ernie Shell, a grown-ass man, under the guise of rescuing children. I can't think of anything more disgusting. It would be fraud if he was doing it to save the whales. But it's disgusting and gross. To do it to say you're doing it to save women. I mean children. Well, women and children, right? His charges were when he was on an episode drug abuse, and I don't think he's a criminal. BDAC, you know what? If that was the case, he should have gone and got it taken care of. There's other charges that are not. What about his charge in New York and his charge in, what is it, West Virginia? And he's still, it's criminal to take a man's van and not drop it off like you're supposed to. If it was an episode, you know, that doesn't get you don't get away with it just because it's an episode. Make him put his big boy panties on. He didn't fulfill it. He's supposed to fulfill it. He didn't. Go pay your price. If he would at least go in and take care of his charges, BDAC, he could get a license. He could get an address. The best revenge, BDAC, is to live well. You should know that. If you were picked on as a kid and a nerd in school, the best thing you could do is grow up, be a rich motherfucker, and have you 2 babes on your arm with a Ferrari in the garage and a mansion. And you look back at all those kids that picked on you and you say, fuck off. Because most of those kids are probably in jail for drugs. The best revenge is to live well. Ernie can't even start to live well until he starts with those charges, so he can get an address, so he can get his driver's license, so he can get a car, so he can get an apartment. All these years, Ernie has never taken care of himself. He's lived off of somebody or with somebody. And that's fine. He can do that. He can do it all he wants to, but not grifting off the back of children. Not in my opinion. Yes, BDAC, there's worse people on here. But just because there's worse doesn't mean that he doesn't need to be dealt with. I can't deal with everybody. I can deal with him. I know the history. I know what I'm talking about when I talk about him. I'm going to deal with him. And just because there's worse does not mean give him a pass to be bad. Oh, he's bad, but he's not the worst. Okay, I'll give you that. I got to get back to this video. We're never going to done.
I'm making a few connections, doing some things. I've got some pamphlets I want to, and I want to be able to get these out to everybody, and I'll probably do a downloadable file. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mama T.
Hasn't even done that yet.
But I just want people to see that I am working on things and I am working on to do bigger and better things.
Always.
I called the news person and the person that was wanting to do like an interview, and I kind of feel them out a little bit. And I told them I'd think about it and get back with them within the next few days. Now, I don't know how that's going to go. I don't have no clue. But I really don't want to show myself right now because I'm not up to par, for TV or whatever, news, whatever the hell it is. I'm just not up to par.
Is this about saving the children? Or is this about Ernie Shell's looks? Do they want to do a news article on Ernie Shell, the myth, the man, the legend? You're fine, BDAC. Stop by anytime. Does the newspaper want to do something on Ernie, the myth, the man, the legend? Or do they want to know about Shell rescuing children? Ernie doesn't look good enough for the news, though. He's a man, for fuck's sake. If it's about the children and there's a newspaper that wants to give you attention and spread awareness, hell yes, you do it. You don't say, oh, well, I really don't look good. Time tells all, folks. Time tells all. That tells you right there what it's about. It's not about the children. It's about Ernie. Go away. He's not talking to me. He's talking to the dog.
All right now. And therefore, I just want to literally, I'm trying my best to do what I can to get everything back. But it's a struggle as well. So it's a big struggle. Too many people want to fight. And it makes no sense why they want to fight. It makes no sense. Yes, when people are arguing, Mama T, it affects not only the people arguing, but it affects everybody that they're a part of. I'm not dirty laundry and shit. It's ridiculous. And you're right, Ken. I can't. Hello, get to know stuff. Hope everything's well with you. There's nothing you can do. People just want to go and do what they want to do and they're doing it. So there's nothing that can be said, nothing can be done. I just don't think it's hello, ma'am. Hope everything's well with you. I'm just not into it. I'm not into arguing. Watching people who're supposed to be friends fight for the same reasons. And yet fighting with each other. I don't understand that. It don't make no sense to me. It makes no sense. Some people said they never thought they'd see Lori and Mama T be friends. I've heard that I don't know how many times. I never gave up hope on that. Never did I give up hope on that. I knew they was both hell-bent. I knew they was both determined. And I knew they both didn't really take no shit. So they had those three things in common. So it was just literally, it took forever. And I never ever want to ever see that shit again. Oh my God. That's exactly right. Surround yourself with people that encourage you and lift you up. You got too many skeletons in your closet. You don't need to be digging in everybody else's. I understand that. Here's the thing. I don't even know what it's over. So I'm going to drop a little link and we'll have a little. And please, somebody tell me what in the hell is going on. Because I don't even know. I see these things.
Bullshit.
Here, let me see if I can do this.
Man, this thing's just running late, but I might just skip through a whole bunch of this. Come on, thing. There it goes. Well, I thought I was going to go. Maybe it's not going to go. Hell. Am I robot, or is it still been okay? Everything goes on my end. There it goes. Dang. Come on now. Between my internet and Ernie slow talking.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Goodness. I might.
Hey,
How are you?
what do you want to know?
What happened?
On my live today?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gypsy came up and was talking about Sarah. And then Sarah came in to defend herself. I tried to get them to just talk. Hold on one second. And they wasn't having it.
We're going to skip ahead. Dead air. 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 Cool.
Down the whole time, but that wasn't happening. And Gypsy dropped down from there, went and I guess did a live and was talking shit on myself and you.
We'll skip through this because this is the important part.
I have no idea.
In fact, because this is so painful, I'm going to skip over some of the parts I wanted to and just get to this part. Come on. I'm going to restart my internet. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if that's better. Try this again. I'm going to skip ahead to the part about the boots. Maybe. Maybe.
Who really is just started coming into your community, telling you that it sounds like you need to take a break, you might want, besides your friend saying it, you might want.
This is some girl that comes up and tells Ernie that he needs a break because he's telling the stories about, oh, we're going to have this part of the issue. Start here. This is where the girl comes up. We'll hear some stories and see if you think that everybody knows that he's just telling stories or, what it is about. It's not just about the stories. Real people are getting taken for real money and having their real hopes shot down when they could be giving their money to somebody else that really is out there helping children. It's not fair then to be given to a dream when they could be given to something hopeful. I don't know how anybody can even justify that.
A little bit. I'm pretty loud, so a lot of people.
Hey, Shannon. Oh, this is killing me.
Yeah, but no. Just want to say hi real quick,
Well, that's
and I'm very
cool. I like
sorry
that.
that you got blamed. Mama.
She's probably stealing her Wi-Fi from the neighbors.
Use your name
Yeah,
Yes.
Mama T.
from just a little part that I did hear. I don't think it was your fault. She chose to go up there. She decided to hit.
About between Paper Tina and all them fighting bros, all different fights. I don't know if it works. It'd probably take this long to refresh if I did wait. Huh?
No. I'm just saying from what I've heard from her is that she.
Now I'll go, maybe. Just talk amongst yourselves about what you think about Ernie as my nightmare for this internet plays out. I've shut off all the internet in the house except for this pertains to this. My chat's working now. There's something. Now, hopefully. It's damn trolls. My trolls are here. Don't want me talking about Ernie. play a song, huh, until this loads. I feel like a commercial with a little kid on the skateboard. Mom, tell me when it's loaded. Make it take this long. He might be an entertainer, but you don't use children to entertain. That's not entertainment. You don't use children as entertainment. He says he's rescuing children, and women are paying for it. Not everybody knows he's an entertainer. You know he's an entertainer, liar. Not everybody does. Do you think Jody supported him just to be an entertainer? Do you think Tara gave him $40 for entertainment? You know he's an entertainer. BDAC thinks he's an entertainer. I know he's a storyteller, liar. But there's people out there that don't know that are sending to buy biscuits under the guise that they're saving children. What does anybody get about that? Why is that so hard? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me, because now my internet says I'm not connected at all. Entertainers don't hurt people. BDAC says he's not on here hurting people. Sharon, thank you for reminding me that. How many people has he doxed? He got mad. That's not helping. Mental health matters. Amen. Oh, it's going to make me insane.
I've seen people arguing. Other creators have been arguing. Yeah.
If I can't get to the boots part, thank you, Creative Witch. Good. Gypsy, I get it. I mean, it just, if he would on here and tell stories, he'd be a great storyteller. He could go be a preacher and he could get up there and make bank. But he doesn't need to say he's doing it off of children. That's the issue. It's the children. And you know why he uses children? Because nobody's going to open their pocketbook for saving them.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll let you guys get back to your conversation. I just want to come up here and introduce myself.
Well,
veterans and children. That's where the purse strings come open. And there are people that are absolutely terrified of him. Amen, mental health. Ernie plays on the fact that people will feel sorry for him because people picked on him and still do. That's why he needs the trolls. That's why he needed being.
I'm glad you did, because I wanted to.
Oh, they're so mean to Ernie.
See what you was about, and I thought that's pretty cool how you done it today. So I'm glad you did it.
I'm a very chill person. As long as everybody's respectful, I give energy, the same energy you want to give me. So.
Right, I like that.
Respectful energy gets respectful energy. Disrespectful energy gets a different type of disrespectful energy.
Right, exactly.
But I'll let you get back on.
Here's the thing. Let me get your opinion for something.
Why is his opinion?
I'm trying to get back to who and what I used to do. But I've got a lot of mental blockage, and I've got a lot of just a lot of things fighting against me.
Are they okay?
So I'll give you an idea.
Yeah.
Last night, and I really haven't fully recovered. Last night, one of my friends, she's in chat right now, Margaret.
Mm-hmm.
She helped me do a lot of rescues and stuff, and a lot of people, and I hadn't seen her in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And when she came in my chat, it kind of brought back old memories.
Here comes one of them stories. You see Margaret in chat. You know what he does there? He's using that to validate that there's someone that can validate his stories. She was with me on rescues. We've determined he's done one. if you call it that. Let's give her a ride home. So he's playing on this woman right here, making her think that he's done multiple rescues. There's a woman that can verify it. When that's bullshit. Now he's going to tell you about how his PTS and everything has so affected him, because what did mental health expert just say up here? Ernie needs people to feel sorry for him. You open the pocketbook up big with children and veterans. The pocketbook gets opened bigger because poor Ernie, he's had a bad life. It's like BDAC. You just heard BDAC say he's had a hard life. You know, he hasn't had an easy life. Okay. Mental Health Matters says, I believed in him too and still have my lightning in my tiger because I do believe in him as a person who can have a good life, but he has to want it. Amen. I didn't even notice the lightning and the tiger in your name. That's a whole nother psychological issue itself. He wants you to put that in, you know, for his feel good. He wants to look at the chat and see that and make himself feel good. He thinks that gives him power. That's weird. I know people that have other channels, you know, symbols in their thing. Not once do they ever say the weird shit that Ernie does. Here we go. Get out your hankies. Ernie's gonna lay it on thick.
So
They're good memories, right?
They're good memories. We was 100%.
Did hold on to those.
Everybody was missing that we went after for 100%. We was 100% on it. We didn't lose. We didn't mess up. And then I started telling stories and stuff that, I've been part of. And well, all of a sudden, you know how like you can go too far in something, and especially when it's got to do with kids and stuff, and it shut me down. It really, like, my mind. It didn't break, but it was like I was telling Mama T. I was like, I can't go on. I can't go on right now.
Now, he's sitting here pretending as if he's been on some horrendous detail of rescuing children. He's seen some terrible things. By his own admission, he rescued one child with its mother, took it from one place to the other, which I call giving a ride. Or he calls it rescuing a child. His other one was he found a boy walking home in the snow that had been out all night long at his girlfriend. I call that giving a ride. Ernie calls that rescuing a child. The third one was the girl in the junkyard. He found her in the junkyard and took her home. We'll call that a rescue. I'll call that a rescue. Just for the sake of argument, we'll call that one rescue. Now he's sitting there telling this woman and his audience that he has all these mind terrors, all these bad memories, all these images, his PTSD that he can't get out of his mind from rescuing these children. Is that entertaining? Does that make anybody feel good? Is that any story you want to hear when you tune on to YouTube to get rid of your stress? Do you want to hear about a kid being split in the head with an axe? Cucumbers? Is that entertaining to you? Now, if he was rescuing children and this was all stories that were real, I could say maybe, yay, it's reality. But you heard BDAC say, everybody knows how he is. It's a story. Gypsy said it's entertainment. Is that entertainment? What kind of entertainment is that for anybody? Who is entertained by the cucumber story? Who the hell can even bring it to their lips? Now, if you are a person out there rescuing children and you have seen that shit, I can see you might speak about it. I doubt that you would, but you might speak about it. But to know Ernie's just a storyteller and an entertainer, and he tells you about cucumbers and children? Who does that? Who does that? Ugh. I don't know what to say.
I got this ringing in my head. It would not stop, and it was loud as hell. And literally, I had to end my life. And I fell asleep, and I didn't get up till, good God, I missed my 5 o'clock this morning. I didn't get up at 5. I got up at like 11 o'clock. I couldn't move. I was like, it just had a lot on me.
You just have a lot of stress on you, is basically what you're telling you?
Well, I mean, I don't know how, I don't really have stress. I mean,
Anxiety,
but last
maybe?
night it brought it on it so fast by just remembering the past and stuff. And it was, you know, there was one thing that like literally about to put me over the edge is, you know, we missed a child by 8 minutes. And
Wait a minute. Let's revisit this. Edith, go. For by 8 minutes. Who's heard this story? We missed a child by 8 minutes. The story goes, they were told of a child that was being sold, and they called a team together, and they missed the child by 8 minutes. Oh, Ernie, I bet that's devastating. What the fuck do you mean by 8 minutes? How do you know? Did you get there and they said they left 8 minutes ago? So then what did you do, Ernie? Did you call the police? Did you call the police and say, hey, we were here to rescue this child and we missed her by 8 minutes? Or maybe they should have called the police to rescue the child in the first place. Maybe the police wouldn't have missed it by 8 minutes. If you did the right thing, call the police. Can I tell you that? Can you tell me what town and approximate date it was, and I'll do the footwork. You tell me the town it was in, and you tell me the date, and I'll FOIA it. And it should say, Ernest Shell called us on such and such date and told us about a child that he missed by 8 minutes. Now that's not giving up anything confidential because the police won't give anything confidential. The police will redact anything that I don't need to know, but there will be an incident report. I bet you won't give me that date, and I bet you won't give me that time of year or, approximate, because I can say, hey, it might have been spring of 22. Can you give me everything you have regarding Ernie Shell? And they'll run the little computer, and any report that comes up with Ernie Shell's name in it, they'll say, well, it came back 5 reports. Do you want all 5? If I want all 5, I got to pay for all 5. So I might have to pay for all of them just to get the one I want. Or I can narrow it down by date if you want to be closer to a date. But there should be a FOIA, right? So until you do that, quit telling your 8-minute story, because BDAC and Gypsy and others know you're full of shit. That's entertainment. He's just entertaining. It's entertaining to tell people that he missed a child by 8 minutes. Some people could be devastated by that. Nobody gets that. Somebody could be triggered as fuck by that. But he's not hurt nobody. There's worse people on here. I don't know anybody worse on here telling stories about children and cucumbers. None.
I kick myself. I used to kick myself every day for that, and it's hard. It's hard. But I know that when I started talking about it, it just brought back some memories, and you know how you go deep down into your mind.
Certain heartbreaks.
So what the hell is he telling us? He's telling us that he got a call about a child being sold, and he missed it by 8 minutes. He missed the last boat to China for his love. Like it's nothing. So what are you saying? The kid was sold, Ernie? Are you saying that kid was sold into sex trafficking this day? Is that why it's so traumatizing to you? Do you still think about the one got away? It's not the unsolved case. It's the child that's sitting there in sex trafficking hell, and we missed it by 8 minutes, and it haunts him to this day. What? Gypsy, you don't want to know the cucumber story. It's disgusting. He talks about what sex workers do with children and cucumbers, and it's not feed them to them. And he went into detail. And it was disgusting and hardly entertaining. Yeah, exactly. My husband just said, what are you talking about? Yeah, a story Ernie Shell told. Yeah, it's disgusting. Fucking weirdo.
Then down the rabbit hole, basically.
Fuck yeah, I went down a rabbit hole.
Okay.
And I didn't get to
Well,
get pulled out either.
it's time to take a break then. If you're getting that much anxiety and that much panic, and I know you probably have a lot of good friends on here. It's probably time to take a break. You know what I mean? You're overloading yourself and not letting you have a simple break. You know what I mean? Just a break for just you. You know what I mean? And sometimes when you get overwhelmed like that, it's time to just turn it off and just go for a drive, go do something that you enjoy, just you and yourself, and
You don't got to
someone
talk.
you care about, and go have fun. You know what I mean?
You see, I need her around a lot. I need her around.
Oh no, you don't need me around a lot. I bring a
I
lot
need
of
somebody
trouble
like that to
around.
give me. Well, you just gave me good advice and hell.
And I'm not always the nicest person, so.
Well,
But
hell, I
no,
don't care.
if you
Sometimes
ask
I
me
need cussed.
advice,
Shit, sometimes I need cussed out too. Hell, I need a mixture of both in the world.
but no, it's probably time for you to take a break and just hang out with the friends that you know that don't bring the drama. And I'm not saying Mama T is bringing you any type of drama. I don't take it like that, Mama T.
No,
But it's just time to take a break from this bullshit drama. You know what I mean?
Mama,
And take a
Mama T,
breather for yourself.
right, Mama T, can you imagine if I had the boss on my damn speed dial?
She's some random person that came up to speak.
Yeah, I can
Andy.
text her first and just say I need to be cussed out, and then call her and let her cuss me out, and I'll be fine.
No, you just need you just need to take a break. If you're getting that overwhelmed and getting down rabbit holes and you can't pull yourself out of them, take a break. For real. Take it because it ain't worth your mental health for you to get all worked up and you know what I mean? It's not worth
did
it. You gotta take a break and move along with it or just hang out with the friends that don't bring you the drama just for a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm not saying leave YouTube forever. I'm not even saying leave.
Friends, hell.
It seems like Mama T's a pretty good friend.
Yeah, she's in California. I can't hang out with her.
You call her on the phone.
I'm in New York. Can't hang out with her.
Well,
You're neither.
well, go do something that makes you happy. And just chill out. You'll be all right.
I could go and you know what I do? I go to the pizza place and hang out because New York pizza is the best pizza ever. I've done that last what was it, day or so, anyways. I mean, I sat in a pizza joint and just smelled the smells of the different pizza.
Did everything except look for a job.
Yeah, you could
Go for a job.
walk, go for a hike.
Go for a job.
Bike riding.
You could do something.
You don't have a bike.
Hold on 1 second.
Somebody would have to buy you a bike.
Get the best damn information ever.
Oh, well, I'll be sure to say, Ernie, log off.
Best advice ever.
I'm going to tell him that every day now for his own good. He said he needs to hear it. So
I think we should just take a break for a day or two. All of us.
If I take a break,
no, never.
Well, that'd be fine too, Ernie. I mean, I could keep it occupied.
I mean, I don't need it.
Well, you need that break.
I can work on my stuff better, get everything right.
A break sounds what you need.
I know, right? It's me.
It sounds like just a couple of days of TL, just taking care of yourself and doing what you want to do and not worrying about all the rest. And you know what I mean? Talk to the friends that you do have on the phone and
guess
chill
who wants
out.
to pay for
So
it?
what I'm going to do is order me a big bunch of hot chocolate. Relax, and I don't watch TV anyway, so
You don't do
I'm
shit
going to try to cut YouTube out for a while.
Bet you can't.
Take a break for a little bit.
And just enjoy
Amen, honeybee.
special effects painting or something like that.
None of them would tell that story. None of them.
Yep. Just saying. I mean, on that. SWAT's a really good show.
I think I'll finish watching The Peacemaker.
There you go. You know what I mean? Yes, I love that show. Me and my husband love that show.
There you go.
Just take a break. YouTube will always be here. It's not like TikTok, what they're trying to ban. YouTube will be here. Your friends will be here if they're real friends.
Chiquita.
You know what I mean? And
You know, we was on talk for like 2 weeks, and we generated millions and millions of views.
that's cool.
No, you didn't.
Some predators.
Ooh,
You got hit for fake engagement.
that sounds good.
No, it don't. It's bad. What we do, we try to expose child predators and stuff. And
I can get
it's
behind that.
Now let's go back to that. Exposing child predators. Okay, yes, he did that. Yes, he sure did that with Predator Hunter Nation. We've seen the videos. Remember, he talks about the videos. But isn't it funny that the only time Ernie has done that is when there was a makeshift movie crew around? Does anybody remember why that movie crew was around making those videos? Can chat tell me why Dalton was making those videos? What were they trying to do? Oh, wait. Let me see if anybody knows. What was Dalton and Predator Hunter Nation and Ernie trying to do? Night Owl, she's just some random lady that came up on panel. What was Ernie and Predator Hunter Nation trying to do when they made those videos? I hate waiting. My internet's lagging. They were trying to get a reality show. Amen, mental health. They were trying to get a reality show. Tiny. They were trying to get a reality show. Yes, it was for a child rescue. Well, it was for predator hunters. Like they were going to do the Chris Hansen thing. Tiny. Oh, these dogs are on my last nerve. Edith, no. Stop. Come here. Edith, come on. Come on. Get here. Come on. Let me get the little one away from the big one. Come here, Edith. Come on. Get here. Hurry. There we go. Okay, now the problem. But isn't it funny that the only time that Ernie did that when there was a production crew around? Well, Connie, how else do you expect him to do it? If he doesn't videotape it, don't videotape it. Why hasn't he got somebody together since then? Well, it's not allowed in Tennessee anymore. Well, I'm sure it's allowed in New York, or it's allowed here or there. You know, what's the deal? Lay down. No. No. The deal. Why can't he do it any place else? Because it wasn't him. It was Tina, Xander, and them doing it. If it wasn't for Tina, Xander, and Predator Hunter Nation, Ernie wouldn't have been doing shit. He was a tag along, basically. That's why. If Ernie was the Predator Hunter that he is, he wouldn't need all them people, right? He would keep on doing his thing. If Tennessee didn't allow it, fuck it. He'd move on to another town. Oh, but let's guess. That's probably why he didn't do it. What would be the reason why he didn't do it? Probably them damn trolls, remember? Probably them damn trolls. So now we've got verification that he was with Kyle Rittenhouse at the hearing. Yes, that video is true. The lady walks up to him and says, "We're here with Ernie Shell." How did she know that was Ernie Shell? Because Ernie Shell told her. So before they went on camera, Ernie either walked up to her or she walked up to Ernie and he said, "I'm Ernie Shell. I've been paid to be here." So the camera comes on and she goes, "Hi, I'm Some News. We're here with Ernie Shell, who was paid to be here." Tiny, no. And so Ernie says, "See, it's been on the news that I was paid to be there." No, you told the news lady you were paid to be there. There's a difference, Ernie. Well, there's videos of my rescues. 3 of them. Yes, there is. I call 2 of them giving somebody a ride, and I'm going to give you 1 rescue. And what was the other one? This, and now we get to this.
Catch them on.
Oh, the next one was Predator Hunter. Well, there's videos of me catching predators. Yes. When there was a movie crew there that was trying to get a reality series. Yes, there is. None of them people went to jail. it was a catch and release thing. So yes, all the videos that Ernie wants to tell you that are out there to prove that he's who he says he is, don't prove shit.
Sting operations, I guess you could call it. we'd beat them up, and they think they beat the child. And like our channel was like, Rick, it was one of the biggest channels out there.
Was not.
We wouldn't have it like 2 weeks. I mean, we put about 4 or 5 predator catches up, and it was just I guess it's just their demeanor and their character at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of resonated with people, and
no, I like watching videos like that too. Like there's a lot, but all those heartbreaking cases, like regardless of seeing all that crazy shit that you trying to catch predators, that takes a toll. Because humans, normal humans don't think they're the way that those people think. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
Now's where if I had time, I would do it. I would put up a poll. Do you believe this lady believes Ernie, or does she know he's just telling the story? Do you think this lady believes Ernie, or does she just think he's telling the story? When you ask most people, they'll say, hey, too much. They'll say, well, I had no reason to think he was lying to me. Why would I think he was lying to me? Or who does that? Most people, regardless of what people want to say, that they say he's just an entertainer or that he's just telling a story, most people believe him, because why wouldn't he? Who would lie about this stuff? Of all the tales to tell and stories to tell, what kind of weirdo would use children if it wasn't true, right? Weirdo. Doing weirdo shit.
it's gonna take a toll on you, and you really just need to take a break from it then. Because it's gonna take a toll on you. It's not normal for normal people to sit there and be like, oh, let's think like this. You mean? And you seeing it, interacting with those types of monsters, you're a good person, and you know what I mean? And it just takes a toll. You know what I mean? On a healthy person that's trying to do good. You know what I mean? It takes a toll after a while. Seeing that stupid shit. The worst of the worst, the fucking monsters. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I recommend that you just take a nice little break and just do something that's fun to you. You know what I mean? And just chill out with the friends that you have on YouTube and just take a break. Because there's plenty of fucking nasty ass monsters that you can go deal with after your break, or whatever you want to do after your break. Out, hang, have fun streams, do true crime, do any of that. I mean, you seriously need to take a break. It sounds like you need to take a break.
I do appreciate you. Thank you. It means a lot.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came up and introduced yourself too, by the way.
Yes. It's just, dealing with monsters like that and seeing what you had to do, what you were doing, that shit's hard. And that's rough for even the person that's doing the right thing. Seeing what monsters do. You know what I mean? That takes toll.
Do you have experience in that?
No. Because I'm the type of girl, and the way I was raised, if I see a child predator, I wouldn't have patience or the minute to not just smash their face on the concrete.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience for it, because the moment that I see you, I'm just gonna smash your face into the concrete and not give two fucks about the consequences. Sorry, I'm just one of those types.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because I've been like that all my life, pretty much. I just can't.
Anything that anybody wants to harm a child or old people or animals, they're animals, and they deserve to be put down.
I love
Sorry,
it. It's awesome. Yeah, I do appreciate you, and I'm glad we do kind of think alike, especially when it comes to child predators.
I have children, and I'm batshit crazy when it comes to my kids, and even I can't even watch some Law and Order Special Victim Units shows because I can't. I just can't. It turns into a rage. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I get mad at them too.
Right?
No joke.
When you get time, I've got like a little bit of lineup going on. I'm real big on stop child trafficking. This is a logo. It's one of the logos. And this is or actually to be shot out.
We got stuck
than
there.
I had somebody do for me. So once
Then he says, I'm waiting on t-shirt. Like Cushy said, have they saved anybody? Now it might be awareness. If at least he got the t-shirts out there, you could say that's awareness. Yeah, I guess at least a decal is some sort of awareness. It's doing something. But alas, he can't even follow up with that. Because he's not responsible enough to take people's money and pay the person for the shirt and ship it. That's all he had to do. He's real good at people's money. He made the order, but for some damn reason he can't get it shipped. Why is that? Well, we're going to hear in a minute. He's going to tell you it's not his fault. It's never his fault. It's always a troll's fault. The trolls wrecked his car. The trolls wrecked the website. The trolls screwed up the action figures. The trolls have screwed up the shirts. It's always the trolls. This man who's supposed to be, working for Homeland Security is not smart enough to meet an internet troll. Proton me. Get that email. Then you have no more excuses. Who takes orders and puts people's addresses over Facebook Messenger? That's how he's saying he ordered these shirts, over Facebook Messenger. This place didn't even have a website that you put it all in. You did it all over Facebook Messenger. Maybe a pro tip, Ernie. Maybe you didn't know this. Well, I'm going to tell you. That's not the way you do business. I thought you was a businessman. I thought you had this business degree. And you're placing orders through YouTube Messenger? Well, no wonder you're getting ripped off.
once people start getting their shirts, I'm probably going to redo another design of these shirts like this.
Yeah,
I'll show you what they look like. That's wearing
I
one
would
right
like
there.
it. That
Pretty
is
cool.
dope.
It's
Yeah,
badass. And
I like that
of
logo.
course, on the back, it's the "We the People will protect women and children at all costs." Now, that's the older shirt lineup. That's the 2019-2020 version. On the back of the shirt, it just says "We the People will protect the children at all costs." So I kind of adapted into the women, and I added women onto it for the new shirt. So
Oh, come on. We're almost done. Don't start this.
once my orders they come in and everything, I'm going to be starting doing my own thing with it. I've got keychains.
Keychains. T-shirts, keychains, pendants.
I'm working on a lot of things. I'm working on tiger pendants right now. I've got so many things, and I've got the
Then work
pendants
on
too,
that and just take a break from it. Honestly, just
though.
work
Yeah,
on your
sure.
art and just take a break. Like really. Because you'll stress yourself out to the point where you can't even do this shit. And then you'll start acting out, not in like the monsters act out, but like lashing out on people that you care about because you're
Right.
so anxiety ridden. And you don't want to do that to your friends. You don't want to do that to anybody who don't deserve the shit. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Come on. We're almost done, Internet. Don't fail me now.
You're right.
And situation that happened on Mama T's, let them fight. That they're grown ass women. Let them go at each other. They got a channel. They can make they can make those channels. And if they want to sit there and blame y'all for getting in the middle of it, well, guess what? Mama T tried, and you wanted to sit there and turn around and blame her for the situation. You tried.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just let them argue, and then tell them if they're gonna come into y'all's chat and they can't just ignore each other and not say a word to each other. Then I don't know. I know they're probably part of y'all's community, but you can't be responsible for other people's fights. I
Margaret,
mean,
what are you talking about, Margaret? Who what pins? I don't understand what you're saying. Who are we talking about?
hmm,
I like this boss too as well. I like people who stand their ground. Yeah, message me for sure. I'll check it out. Always looking for a new way to expand, especially business. Well, I appreciate you, boss. Thanks for coming up, and you're more than welcome
yeah,
to enjoy our chat. Come up anytime, and
yeah. Y'all just,
don't be,
you know what I mean? Don't stress yourself out too much. Take a break. You'll be all right.
thank
It's
you. I
not
appreciate
worth
it.
Thank you. We've
it.
been telling him that for a while. Sorry.
Well, he needs to take a break because for somebody who's new, who really is just started coming into your community, telling you that it sounds like you need to take a break, you might want, besides your friend saying it, you might want to consider what you're saying too. You know what I mean?
Awesome. I'll do
What
that.
community did you come from, boss?
I came from, okay, so I come from the AGB community. I come from Boyd. I first started off in the AGP community. And then I went over to Boyd, the bottom of YouTube.
You started off in which community? I'm sorry, I didn't get
Have you
that.
ever heard of the angry grandpa community, kid behind the camera community?
Oh, yes. Yes.
I came from their community, and then I went over to Boyd.
That's awesome.
I come from over at home base, G Mango's community.
I like G Mangos. He's very
G is one of the most solid, honest dudes you'll ever fucking meet on this platform. One of the most solid ones, and he's a very good guy. Very good guy.
G's a great guy. I mean, what I've talked to him, and
Let's go forward.
Good guy. Julia, who also is like his right hand man.
Go forward.
Very honest people and very upfront. You might not always like my opinion, but I will always speak my mind about it. So
that means a whole lot. It really does. It's good to see people that really want to make a difference too, as well. He spoke highly about it the other day. Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
Did you hear that word, make a difference? We've seen it in that about section of his old website. He wants people that want to make a difference. That right there is the story he's selling. He's selling you a story that you're making a difference. By giving him money, buying all this junk merchandise, you're making a difference. And if you're sitting at home and you want to make a difference, why would you think he was lying? You know, do most people come on here to lie? If you're around here anytime at all, you're like, yeah. But if you're not that savvy on YouTube, you'd be thinking, why would somebody lie? Why would somebody just tell me a story like that if it wasn't true? Who does that? No, you're going to believe it.
He's a very, very good dude. A very, very good friend.
Like I said, he seems like a
Fun over his community. Probably damn community is, and I'll say right now, it's
Is it just word manipulation or something?
I don't know what's wrong with this man. I don't choose to understand this man. All I know is what I've seen, and I've Valor. I mean, there's a list.
Describing another guy,
It goes
it's
all the
the
way
same
down
thing as
to the
Ernie was.
bottom. Oh yeah, he's a. You make your own opinion, but everyone is going to warn you. Do not trust that man. As far as you can throw him, and trust me, you ain't gonna take him to the.
All right, I know what you're saying. Well, again, thank you for coming up, and
Yep, I love your logo. Actually, I'm actually looking at it right now. That's dope. I like that logo a lot.
Which one?
The stop with the hand, that one's cool.
Yeah,
That one's cool.
It's
All
an
of them
attention
are
grabber.
really good.
It's an attention grabber.
Mm-hmm. Well, y'all have a good night. Tiger, please take a break.
I will.
Sweetie. Internet, we've got like 15 minutes left. Please just play.
Thank you, and I appreciate it. Yeah. You have a
I'll
good
be
time.
in the
with your
chat
husband
listening
tonight.
and just chilling out.
Okay, bye.
You as well. Bye. Have a good night.
Mama T, I tell you, it's been one hell of a night. It's been one hell of a day. And I'm
Yes, it
glad to
has.
finally find out a little bit what's going on, even though I wouldn't
Now we're finally going to get to the boots part.
part of it. But
I move forward. You know, that's what we're doing. That's what you're doing here. That's what I'm trying to do over there. And some people just aren't comfortable with it. They're still crying and worried about the past.
well,
It's
this
insane.
morning, early this morning, I mean, I didn't get up to like, I want to say 10:30, 11 o'clock or something. But what got me up was people messaging me and somebody calling me. And I gave 3 people advice today, and 1 person listened to me. So I was like, and you probably know who the 1 person is.
Yeah.
We already talked about it. We'll not say it live on chat.
Yeah.
I want everybody to understand that, like you said, that person's not bad, just the surroundings.
No. Right. It's the people they hang with. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And that's where I'm gonna go with that. It's been one hell of a day, y'all. I'm telling you. It's tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll get some results from this contract, and everybody be ready for some cool stuff because I can't wait.
Well, you know, I'm down.
I know you are.
Whatever, you know, it's cool.
It's awesome.
So,
I'm
you know,
gonna
she's
start.
right, Ernie. Go ahead.
I'm gonna buy me a
Sorry.
paint kit tomorrow. I'm gonna buy me a paint kit tomorrow, and get ready for these. I got 10 pendants coming, so
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna set just.
Before he even gets the shirt scam handled, he's ordered more pennants. Then he's going to paint.
And I'll probably just take a few days off and just you know, kind of get myself back to where I used to be. And I can't
Bet you
wait to paint
don't.
these little pendants. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Bet it never happened.
Yeah,
You do need a break. You
I
know,
do need a break.
I mean,
I really do need a break. You're exactly right.
last night was stressful. Today was stressful. I mean, it's just, it gets to you.
Well, you know, when other chats and other people's channels and stuff, you know, and I'm not saying yours or nothing, but when something happens and you don't get to see it, and next thing you know, your name's being brought up, and this is that, and it's your fault, and it's like, what in the hell? Because I didn't even know what was going on. Like literally, didn't even know what was going on. I missed the last part of it when I got in there. It was you, and I didn't get to see the real big argument and everything. You know, whatever happened in the past. I've been clueless to that. But maybe
Well,
later on we'll
apparently
talk
it
about it,
was,
discuss it.
yeah, we can do that later. I just really, like, I agree with her. You need a break. And I think it would be a good idea for you to take a couple days off, at least a couple of days. I'm thinking about doing that myself.
Right. And that's what I'm going to do. I've got these. I'm working on that.
Awesome.
I'm working on making even more connections. One night, and I've got a couple other organizations that I've been talking to, and I kind of want to go back into it. I'm probably going to do this news interview. I've been putting it off for a while. I didn't really want to go back into the public eye. And if I'm going to go back to the public eye, it's going to be well worth it. But I don't want to look like what I look like now because I'm coming off some bad sickness. I'm starting to feel 100,000% better. I was sitting and talking to a friend of mine a while ago, and I was like, "Look at me, I'm 100% better right now. I'm ready to go." But that damn cayenne, I'm telling you, that will make you
You're
get
in
up
the
and
middle.
go. Like it don't make you in the bed. It don't make you want to just stay and do nothing. And it really wants. Have you tried it? Have you ever tried it?
No, I'm actually going to get some, Ernie, because you've been talking about it a lot.
Oh my, it's a lifesaver for me. Literally, like literally, my appetite was like
With your doctor first.
bad that I was only eating like one time a day, and now that once the cayenne gets in your system, it's like 3 or 4
Check
days.
with your
It's
doctor
like
first.
wow. And then I got some avocado oil now, and Lord God, Hollywood. As soon as I went live, the law and the police would be called, and it would be, wouldn't it?
Yep,
They
that's a
track
fact.
us down. I wouldn't be able to go live. I wouldn't be able to do nothing. I just be able to do videos.
That must
But
suck.
that would be pretty fun. I like water rides and stuff. If that's the only kind of ride I literally ride anymore. Hell, I don't even ride rides no more. Shit, I have no social life. I have nothing. But I'm starting to get one back.
It's good. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, well, I do appreciate. I already gave my contribution this week. I'm trying to behave for a couple more days. So after I hope you can behave and chat.
She'll behave for 6 months, and then she'll.
With boss. It's always good to take a break when you feel like you're overwhelmed. It won't do you or anybody else any good if you're just out of time and have to go down right. Yeah, exactly. I ain't want to go down no rabbit hole. Wish me the best, and I really do hope. I know a lot of people are new coming in, and that's what I want. I want to expand even further. I want that, and but I also want to be able to do things for you all. I want to be able to do things for you guys. I like to give away money. Everybody see me, like buy stuff and give away money. I used to do it all.
Now, the psychology of this scam is, folks, I'm giving away money. I'm giving away money. So people are like, oh man, Ernie's so kind. He gives away money. So if he gives away 200, I guarantee you he's making 400 in his pocket. Oh, it's so kind of him to give away money. Well, I suppose it is, except for who's providing the money? People that think that Ernie is rescuing children. There's a reason why you can't hold raffles, because they're fraudulent. You can't say, hey, give me $25 for a chance to win 100. You can't. Hey, D-Bus. They're fraudulent. What better way? You don't know who's giving him money. He says he gives away money. I have yet to see Ernie Shell give away any money except to me. And how that happened, I don't know. But how it is you, by him being the middleman, he set it up to where his people give the money, not him. And at what cost? They think they're helping him line his pocket. If he gives away 200, you damn sure know he's keeping 400. He's not doing this for free. And there's no checks and balances. He doesn't show you what comes in and what goes out. There's a reason for that.
The whole time. I used to do it a lot actually, and I want to get back into that. But I want to do it with people who are legit, who need it. I don't want to. There's too many scams out there. There's too many, people coming up. They don't even need it, and somebody that does need it needs help, and then and they're screwed because
Somebody else
of
already
somebody
got it.
else. Well, yeah, and
Mhm.
well, it just kind of kills it for everybody.
Yeah, I noticed that too, Ernie. And then the other thing is when you help people and then they turn on you, that's a bitch. I'm just gonna say that.
Well, something else too, Mama T.
You don't say, Mama T.
You know, I started back up the Lightning Tiger Membership Association. I started that back up. And
There you go. When he was saying, well, I want to give someone that legitimately needs it. There's too many scammers out here. He was laying the groundwork for his Lightning Tiger membership network. You've got to join this Facebook group. I think it's for $20. And then people in there, that's who he gives the money away to. He'll say it's to vet you, but it's not. What he does is when you join, you've got to give him your email address. When you give him your email address, unless you're at Proton Mail and have a VPN, he can track your and know where you live. Once he gets your IP address and your email, been verified, will hook you up and say, this email is associated with these names. And it's just a matter of skip tracing. D-Boss, you got to email him. You got to email him so he sees who that email is associated with, so he can hold it over your head anytime he wants to. And that's the scam of that. Phishing info, Angie, amen. If somebody could drop Angie's, she hasn't done any videos in a while, but she might feel inclined to get back on the Ernie bandwagon. But she's got some good ancient Ernie history. Yeah, he's a crook. It's all for Ernie. And he's laying the groundwork to talk about this website. Remember, we seen the website at the beginning when I showed you his about section? That was the first website where you got a medallion. There was levels to that. There was a $100 level, $50 level, I think $25 level. You could join at these levels, and each level got t-shirt or something, a pennant. He was making a pennant, and he was even going to have an action figure made. All the next big thing to come, all these big ideas. I have clip after clip of his next big thing to come. 0 results, always excuses. There's always an excuse. A tornado, a troll, a kidney infection, something. Never has followed through with anything.
And this is where I used to give money out. I mean, I gave $200 out, 100 like twice or something like that. And you know, I was wanting to have fun with that, but I kind of like lost it and kind of neglected it. And now I'm trying to get it back up and running. But you know, again, that comes in time, because you know what I'm waiting on now. As soon as these shirts come in, when these shirts come in and everybody when they start getting their shirts, that's when all the trolls are going to have to eat their word. They'll be like, oh, wait, you know, and then they're going to come up with something else, of course. But then again, I know all that I'm going to be a lot more feeling better about myself anyway. So,
well, Ernie, you like to help people. That is a fact. I do too. You know, it's kind of what happens around here.
He's got such a good heart.
We end up helping others and forget to help ourselves first. That's a hard one. You know, boss is right. Before you can do anything for anybody, you got to take a break, reevaluate, and get back on your game. That's a fact.
well, that's the thing I need to do. That right there, boss, you're exactly right. Thank you, and I do appreciate that. It's just hard when you push yourself to the limit, and all the time, you're trying to raise the bar.
Oh my God.
And it just comes time when you need to rest, and that's what I'm going to do.
You sit on your ass
you push
all
yourself
day
a
long.
lot. I've noticed that, especially when you were sick. You did push yourself a lot.
I did, I know.
And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just mentally and physically, it takes a toll on you. You know these streets can be cruel.
T believes it's not a story.
Okay, so here's a good one here. Say, couldn't you change to someone else to do this?
Now here you go, Katie. Here's it is. Here's the clip of him saying there was a death in the family. That's why I started watching this whole thing to get to this part, and then the boots come. Listen to his excuse now. His excuse now is the trolls got to the company. But let's hear his first excuse. Timestamp 128:20.
Because I do a contract with these people, when you put up money, like, what was it, like $1,230, $1,240? When you put that kind of money up, and I didn't even count the hoodies. The hoodies was later. The hoodies was like a week and a half later or something. But when you put up money to do that, that person has that, and he's already supposedly started. So he just had
And
a
the guy
death in
had
his
a
family.
death in his family. Mhm.
His mother died. His mother died, and he's had the things with the estate and stuff, and what he had to do, and he,
Yeah.
like, I mean, he's literally like he lost it, and now he's back. I mean, I know he's in the shop now, and he's telling me he's going to send me some pictures of the hoodies and the shirts, them folded up and stuff, when they get ready to go out. So I think that's pretty cool. Like I said, I just want to.
Getting ready to go out. Now, his current excuse is the trolls contacted the company and harassed the guy so bad the guy said, I'm not going to do this for you. Now, if you're a company and you've already been paid and you've got them folded and ready to go out, do you ship the product or do you refund the money? Ernie, keep your lies believable. You haven't even ordered the damn things yet.
I just want a smooth transaction, and it's, it took off 2 weeks, and at 2 weeks, I guess it is what it is. I mean, I can't have no control over that, but it's okay.
Right.
Because
And
from now on,
people,
well,
go ahead. Sorry, Ernie.
no, you're good. From now on, I've got my own things to do my own stuff with. I mean, I can do my own. I don't have to worry about it.
End your misery. Let's try this again. We got 10 minutes to go. Let's see if it'll hold out for 10 more minutes. Maybe. There it goes. Tiny.
So he just had
And
a
the
death
guy
in
had
his
a
family.
death in his family. Mhm.
His mother died. His mother died, and he's had the things with the estate and stuff, and what he had to do, and he,
Yeah.
like, I mean, he's literally like he lost it, and now he's back. I mean, I know he's in the shop now, and he's been telling me he's going to send me some pictures of the hoodies and the shirts, them folded up and stuff, when they get ready to go out. So I think that's pretty cool. Like I said, I just want to, I just want a smooth transaction, and it's, he took off 2 weeks, and about 2 weeks, I guess, is what it is. I mean, I can't have no control over that, but it's okay.
Well, right.
Because
And
now,
people.
well,
Go
here's
ahead.
the
I'm
thing.
sorry, Ernie.
From now, no, you're good. From now on, I got my own things to do my own stuff with. I mean, I can do my own. I don't have to worry about it.
Who are you to question Ernie?
No,
What
it's okay,
business?
it's okay, and I understand. But let me ask you a question. Did you purchase a shirt or a hoodie? Because everybody that's purchased a shirt and a hoodie, there's only been one person ask me about them. That's it. They know they're.
And I think he knows exactly who to take orders from because he knows who in his audience is going to be kind hearted enough to say, no, it's okay, Ernie. People like Mama T that ordered, I don't know, 6 t shirts and hoodies to start with. So when, shit falls through, oh, it's okay, Ernie. I understand. No, Ernie, you're selling this to the general public. The general public's going to question you on it. That should be expected. I know, Debbie. He's carrying it around in his back pocket.
Going to get their stuff. They know they'll get it. So, it is what it is. Boss is a good person. I mean, so far, I got to meet Boss tonight, and I think Boss is great.
Exactly.
Only
It's
people
me.
was worried is the ones that didn't order exactly. And I've got another surprise that I tricked the trolls 100,000%.
He tricked him.
And they still don't even understand it.
What the fuck? We're not worried. Then you just hear.
It is what it is. But
And it probably wasn't even like are we gonna in our shirts or an angry tone or anything? They were probably just like, hey,
nothing like that.
what's going on?
No, for sure.
Mama T wiping his ass for
I mean,
him.
we don't have to be assholes question him all the time about shit like you people do that don't buy shirts, that don't do nothing,
That's some
but sit
cult
there and bitch and
talk.
complain in chats constantly. It's ridiculous. Sorry. I'm gonna mute for a minute, Ernie.
No, you're good. I mean, I understand what you're saying because you're right. You're right about a lot. He's got it. I know I got it. Either way, I got it. I got it either way. Even if I had to go back and do the shirts myself, I still got it. Like literally. You better be getting me a big hoodie. What size? What size hoodie, Margaret?
I mean, when I get my shirts, I'm definitely going to be sporting those.
Oh, I know.
I thought you already got them. Didn't Mama T say she already got her shirts?
Like I said, I can't wait to mine. I haven't wore that shirt since 2020, and he's got me one as well, and held my shirt. He probably lost so much damn weight. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I do. I mean, I understand what this person's saying. So,
I'm upset. What the fuck? But
well, I mean,
just
I've
a lot
gotten
of
the
people
money,
are doing
and
that.
if I ever had to do it, which I don't want to have to do it, but if something was to have happened and I do have to refund, I've got money to refund. So, I mean, I'm not worried about it. It wouldn't hurt me a bit. I make enough. My store made the money to refund in the last week, so I could refund in a heartbeat.
Remember he said that. I swear. Not how I did. See why shit comes back, you know? I used to dog prayer garden all the time for misspeaking words, and I do it all the time now. I used to give Griff shit for his internet connection, and now it's my connection. 10 more minutes, people, I swear. 10 minutes, and we'll be through with this torture. I don't know, it's not even raining here. I don't know what it is. I asked everybody, has everybody got the internet shut off? There's nobody but me here, all by myself. Nothing's running the internet but me. I restarted my thingy. I restarted YouTube. Chrome. And I got 10 minutes. How much did you hear? Did you hear the part about medallions? I'll just rewind to that part. Maybe. Oh, and now it's going to make me guess where I was at. Oh, you thing.
If I had to go back and do the shirts myself, I still got it. Like literally. You better be getting me a big hoodie. What size what size hoodie, Margaret?
I mean, when I get my shirts, I'm definitely going to be sporting those.
Oh, I know. Like I said, I can't wait to mine. I haven't wore that shirt since 2020, and he's got me one as well, and held my shirt when he fit me probably. I lost so much damn weight.
You just ordered it last week.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I mean, I do.
Yeah,
I mean, I understand what this person's saying, so it's okay. It's okay. I ain't worried about it.
Sorry for getting upset. What the fuck? But
Well, I mean,
it's
I've
just a lot
got
of
enough
people
money,
doing that.
and if I ever had to do it, which I don't want to have to do it, but if something was to have happened and I do have to refund, I've got money to refund, so I'm not worried about it. It wouldn't hurt me a bit. I make enough money. Hell, my store made the money to refund in the last week, so I could refund in a heartbeat.
Good. That's a good thing to know for people.
It is good.
But nobody's
It
asking
really,
for that.
but no. But the thing about it is, if I had to do it, if I had to refund, I could refund, or I could take over the project myself and do the project in 2 days, literally. But I'd have to get a refund back from that person as well. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd have to get
Remember that, folks.
stuff back, and it's just a mess. It's just a mess because I paid it through PayPal, and it is through business. So it's all covered. Everything's covered. You would say a damn 3X, Margaret.
We trust Ernie, so we know we'll get our stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
See, this was a few weeks back. What date was this? This was on March 16th. So March 16th, it's covered. It's all covered. You know, PayPal's got it all covered. Well, then when he didn't follow through on that, his next excuse was it's the trolls. The trolls got to the company making the t-shirts. Although nobody could have possibly known who was selling t-shirts. Now that he can't use PayPal for the excuse, it's the trolls.
I mean, if I ain't tripping and I spent a lot, then why should anybody else? It makes no sense.
Right, exactly. You know, they've tried every way in the world. They've literally tried every way in the world to stop me from this. They hacked my Facebook, my old one, and my Messenger. I can't get my messages. I can't get my messages in Messenger. So I literally had to, I'd already had everything gave out, like all this for the addresses, stuff shipped. I'd already turned all that over. But I did it, and when I did it, it was like 2 days, and 2 days later, they hacked my Facebook, Messenger. Well, they didn't really hack it and get in it, but they knocked me out of it.
Yeah.
And I can't, I can't do nothing about it.
They tried to get in it.
Oh yeah, but I had the double identification thing on, and I just don't have the same phone numbers I did.
Right.
So they did that once before. They went even with the medallions and stuff. They did the same shit. Like people was literally it was crazy. That's why I said I want to go back and be good on everything I've ever done. I mean, even though I refunded everybody during that time, but these pendants, I mean,
Rachel.
I think people are going to love it. And like I said, I'll probably take some time off and use a community post and just put up some videos.
Bet you don't.
I think that's a good idea. Actually, I think that's an excellent idea.
Right.
You know, people are coming together, Ernie. They're coming together because of your words.
Isn't that
I
some
think
cult
it's
like
awesome.
shit?
And it's going to be more. I mean, you know, when I really push this, especially if I go ahead and do they ordered just to cancel exactly, but especially if I push it the way I want to push it, and I go ahead and do this news interview or this, you know, what it is, and you know, push it from there. I mean, I'm going to get 700,000, 800,000, maybe 1 million views from there. You know, people
Right.
and directing them toward my.
Here's the part we've been waiting for. The part about now. He said the news interview is going to get so many views. He doesn't say a word about information about missing children. He's worried about the views, this news interview that he's got to look good for because it's about him and not the children. Now let's get to the part about the boots. So we can get the hell out of here. I shouldn't have.
My YouTube and people see it. And then from there, you're going to get a lot more views. You're going to get a lot more subscribers. You know, you're going to be able to push the limit. And if I do that, then I'm going to be doing a lot better than, you know, but I don't know if I want to be in the public eye like that anymore. I really don't. But then, you
Well,
know, there is part of me that misses stuff.
Ernie, what do you want to do? I mean, what does your heart tell you to do? Do you want
Well,
to continue with the? Go
I
ahead.
want to heal up. I want to heal up before I do anything. I don't want to jump into something just jumping into it. I've got to be healed first. And, you
Right.
know, I got to have my health back. And I'm getting back. But it's been one hell of a fight.
Right.
But yeah, I'm starting to feel good. I'll tell you what I need. I need my rattlesnake boots.
Well, I don't know where those are at.
Somebody buy me some
Try and get
rattlesnake
them.
boots for Christmas. I'm just playing. That's what I.
Just playing. Let's discuss the psychological implications of that. You know what I need? I need my rattlesnake boots. Not, you know what I need? I need someone to help me get these pamphlets out. You know what I need? I need someone to, help me pay for these t-shirts or, get these t-shirts out. No, what's Ernie need? I need my rattlesnake. Oh, for fuck's sake, and then I'm muted. Shoot me now. Just shoot me now. White Rabbit, I'm doing like last time. I'm grifting for something. Remember the last time that I fucked around so much I was grifting for something? Yeah, I must have grifted for something. Did you hear about the boots? Or do I have to start that over at the boot part? Please tell me you heard him talk about needing the boots for the TV interview. I swear we're in the last 5 minutes of this. Go back 6 minutes to the boots. Okay. Let me see if I can get it. There's 6 minutes. Thank you, Buttercup baby. No, I don't need anything. I might need a mic. I don't know. I'm awful loud all the time. Okay, 6 minutes. We're at 1:41. Let's see if I can get it. Ooh. Right there's where we're going to stay because it's easy. Okay. Okay, now here becomes the beat. Let's share the screen. There's the cult-like talk.
When I really push this, especially if I go.
Oh, you stupid thing. Okay, now we should be almost to the boots. Oh, serenity now, serenity now. Get to the boots already. Why is this happening to me? I'm going to blame the trolls. My goodness. Let's get this over with. Okay. I'm blaming the trolls. It's all the trolls' fault. Yes, I did. We have less than 5 minutes to go. If it will just go. Man. And then you know where I want everybody, well, where I'm going to go after I'm done. I'm going over to watch Morbid Dog Ernie. And I know all about bullshit with Morbid. Mike, you ain't sold me on it. I think it's all together. Like they're not. I'm going to go over to Morbid's and watch Ernie as soon as I get done with this painful nonsense. Gotta go back to my history. Man. If it bleeps me out of it this time, I swear, I'll just come back tomorrow and we'll find out part 2 about the boots tomorrow. Okay, here it goes. Last time I promise. If it boops me out, I'm not coming back. Just see you tomorrow. Ernie's paid the trolls to get me. Oh, look, it stopped at the right spot at least. Now if it'll just load. Come on. Say prayers. Say prayers. Present screen and add stage. Come on. There it goes.
Did it, and when I did it, it was like a 2.
I can't share my screen from my phone. Oh, I probably could, couldn't I? Oh, well, that might be faster. Let's just see here. MacB might have an idea. I swear it's only 5 more minutes. Yeah, because the present screen that does this.
Later, they hacked my damn Facebook Messenger. Well, they didn't really hack it and get in it, but they knocked me out of it,
Yeah.
and I can't. So I
They
can't
tried.
do nothing about it.
They tried to get in it.
Oh yeah, but I had to double. I didn't.
I'm going to finish this if it kills me. We are going to hear about them damn boots if it kills me. I was going to quit, but I'm not a quitter. We're going to hear about them boots. I'm going to try to do it from my phone, though, because it seems to be the present screen that does it. And that's what's making it lag, too. Now, if I can remember how to find it on my phone. Let me see. Lightning Tigger. Lightning Tigger. Okay, now it's going to play. Looks like maybe. Fingers cross your toes. If it works, nobody knows.
And 2 days later, they hacked my damn Facebook Messenger. Well, they didn't really hack it.
I'm just going to let it play and we'll talk about it at the end.
Yeah.
And I can't, I
They
can't
tried.
do nothing about it.
They tried to get in it.
Oh, yeah, but I had the double identification thing on, and I just don't have the same phone numbers I did.
Right.
So they did that once before. They went, even with the medallions and stuff, they did the same shit. Like people was literally, it was crazy. That's why I said I want to go back and make good on everything I've ever done. I mean, even though I refunded everybody during that time, but these pendants, I mean, I think people are going to love it. And like I said, I'll probably take some time off and use my community post to just put up some videos.
I think that's a good idea. Actually, I think being together, Ernie. I think that's awesome.
They did. They ordered just to cancel news. Then I'm going to be doing a lot better than, but I don't know if I want to be in the public eye like that anymore.
Ernie, what do you want to do? Go
Well,
ahead.
I want to heal up. I want to heal up before I do anything. And,
Right.
I got to have my health back, and I'm getting it back, but it's been one hell of a fight.
Right.
But yeah, I'm starting to feel good. I'll tell you what I need. I need my rattlesnake boots.
Biz Craig.
Well, I don't know where those are at.
Somebody buy me some
I'd get 'em.
rattlesnake boots for Christmas. I'm just playing.
Canine will volunteer.
That's what I really need, my rattlesnake boots.
Yeah.
I'm going to shut up till it's done, I promise.
1 second, Ernie.
That's his lag, not mine. Or dead air.
Yes, Sapphire. Make sure you eat with it. I made the mistake of taking a full dose off the top of the camphor. Look, you got to get yourself used to it, but it'll help you. Because when you break out into a sweat, it's opening your arteries and your veins up. That's what it's doing.
Check with your doctor first.
That's what's happening.
Hey, Sally.
And you'll love it. I promise you.
Oh, this makes me crazy. The dead air.
No, it won't hurt your stomach. Yes, I need some new Rattlesnake boots. You and them damn boots.
Yeah, K9 said, "Do you need some boots?"
Oh yeah, for sure.
In a minute, she'll say, "What size?"
Cayenne pepper is the same thing. It's just cayenne fruit. You can get it at Walmart for $4.
Okay, I'm back. How are these headphones dying already? Damn.
Cool deal. K9
What
depends
size?
on the maker. It depends on the maker. The last ones I had custom made, and I have no idea. Like honestly, I'd have to talk to the maker and stuff, and depends on what soles is in it too. The soles mean a lot.
Surely
If they're
do.
padded soles, if they're I don't want no pointy. I don't want the pointy boots. I had the pointy boots. I want more like the square toe. I want the square toe boots because I can wear them if I go on any news channels and shit. I'll
Not
do
any
that.
child rescues.
See, all the guys in my family don't like the pointy boots either. They like the
He's
square,
worried about what
square
goes back
type.
on the news.
Yeah, or the round toe, even the round toe. But I'm not doing the pointy stuff anymore. I had a set of
Right.
shit. I had ostrich boots. I had
Yes.
rattlesnake boots. You can get a gator off the interstate.
Amen. Fuck.
Oh hell!
Fuck
I
help.
still got my hat. I could put my hat on and wear my boots and
Not rescue
rattlesnake
children.
skins, Western Diamondback, same as my. The damn hat's
Are you
actually
there?
doing. Yeah, I'm here.
Amen, Fitzcrank.
I'm actually
So
having
tell
to
us
have
some
to.
jokes.
Go ahead. What's that?
Go ahead. No, go
Tell you
ahead.
some jokes. I don't have no jokes.
Yeah, tell us some jokes.
Shit.
Tell us some funny stories.
I don't know about no funny stories. I mean,
In a minute, she'll say,
ain't
Ernie,
that
"Oh,"
I'm.
you've told funny stories before.
Yeah, I have, but it ain't that I'm stressed or Ricky.
she says,
It's
"I'll be
just
honored to buy you
you
some
know when you
boots,
need a
Ernie."
break, you need a break, and I've got so much stuff going on. I mean,
He does have a lot going on.
Sure he does.
and it's been pretty good to me so far. So I need to figure out what I can do.
Are those boots going to rescue children or be on a TV interview? Be on a TV interview. Or else he'd want
How's your work going, Mama? T? Everything's going good.
combat boots.
Yeah, everything's fine, Ernie.
That's good. That's awesome. Give me the price. I'll be honored to buy you boots. K9, I appreciate that. We'll talk later if you really want to do it. I mean, we'll talk later.
Can you believe that shit?
Like I said, I don't know. I'd have to look at the boots. You can get them fairly reasonable. It just depends on who you go to and what you do. The thing about buying boots is the sizes. Some sizes are different the way they look at their sizes and do their sizes, and it can be a bad thing. It can be really,
You
really
don't want to
bad.
admit he wears a size 8.
And
Yeah.
I don't want to get back into, I just need to, I need to talk to the person selling them. Once I talk to the person selling them, I'll be fine. Thank you, K9. I do appreciate that.
He wants to tell him what size. He don't want anybody
You're
to know what
fine. I
size.
believe in you. Well, I appreciate that, Ricky.
Well, that's
I do
one thing,
appreciate that.
you can help a person with is if you actually honestly believe in them, they will excel because they'll be, wanting to make
I remember those
themselves
boots. I remember those boots he
better.
wore, Margaret. Him and his biker boots. I remember that. There used to be a lot of places you could get those for fairly reasonable prices. Hell, you try to get some shit like that now, and it's crazy.
He's admitted that there costs a lot of money.
But I got
Yeah,
my
I don't know
stepdad.
about price.
I got my stepdad a pair of Harley Davidson boots a couple years
Those are
ago, and
expensive.
he
Amen.
loves
TJ.
those things. Oh my God! Like when he rides his motorcycle and stuff, he puts his boots on and he rides with them.
Amen,
Does he
Jay.
own a Harley, Ernie?
Yeah, he's got a motorcycle.
Amen.
That was like his dream bike too, and he took a. It was pretty cool.
Amen,
It's
Buttercup.
God's.
And
It
I
was
would
kind of
got
God's
his ass.
while they got that bike.
Oh, now we're going to hear how his stepdad has a
I
Harley.
could get the bike. but I don't, once I
Amen,
get
Lily.
older and stuff, if I needed it, I could get it probably.
Amen,
To
D-Boss.
be honest with you, I don't need it.
Amen, Mimi.
Wouldn't do me no good right
That's
now.
the only kind of bike I will ride is a Harley.
Oh, Mama T, shut
Why's
up.
that?
Because I don't get on any other motorcycle. It's just I grew up in a biker family, so that's the only kind of bike I'll get on.
Really?
My daddy only drove Fords, and I'll get in a Chevy in a heartbeat if it's going to haul my fat ass.
I didn't know that.
Really?
That's cool. Hello, little trucker. How are you doing? I hope everything's well with you. I used to come out not paying attention and trip over my son's big ass boot, almost knock myself out.
I think that's all about the boots.
That's wild. I just want to do more with my channel, Mama T. I just want to do more with my channel, and
And he needs boots to do it.
thank you, Wee Scottish Tiger. I know I don't want a pair of Red Wing boots.
No
What
red
is it you
wing
really
boots?
want to do, Ernie? Where is it? you
'Cause those
really
are
wanna
work
take
boots.
this channel? Like, what is it you really want to do with it?
Well, there's a couple different things I want to do with it, but being legal with it, that's the big thing.
Right. No raffles.
You have to be careful with what you do. Your channel get taken in a heartbeat,
Amen.
That's true.
especially with the new TOS regulations.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
you just got to be good.
No more splitting kids in the head with
Well, you're always
axes.
good, Ernie. Even when you're bad, you're
Yeah,
still good
but
because you don't like to hurt people.
yeah, I still have.
Amen, Charlotte. We did.
I want to do a website. I've been working on that actually.
Another
I've been
website
trying to talk to people about that.
so we can do
I want to
raffles
learn
and
more
scam
about
you.
Google marketing. I want to learn,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm kind of learning that with a store right now because
Nothing about children.
supply and demand, and there's a whole new world out there that's just with affiliate marketing. I tell everybody that, but nobody listens to me.
He has
I
marketing to
listen to
buy
my
his own
friends,
boots, right? He's
I've
making
been doing
money.
well so far with it, kind of, anyways. You have your days. You have your days where you don't make as much, but you can't do it working a job. I mean, you can't make the kind of money that you can do from a store working a job. You just can't.
Then buy your own fucking
Sometimes
boots.
they cut you
Right.
and everything, and cut the tax and all that.
You're gonna pay
I
taxes
mean, it's
somehow,
weird.
fool.
But anyways,
He thinks he's gonna
I
pay
see your
taxes.
message, and I'll get back with you here after this live. I've got
A
to
lot,
get
yes,
eat,
the boss.
and I know
Okay.
it's like 2:23 in the morning. See, my time's all messed up. Hell, I wasn't going to go stay live and all this, but I appreciate you for coming up. Thank you for helping me out.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime, Ernie. Always.
Okay,
I got
be
your
safe.
six, sir. Always. You as well.
Thank you.
Have a good
Be
day.
safe.
Sir,
Oh yeah,
You be
sure.
safe.
sir.
What I need is not your money. I don't want your money.
There's the
Is I want your
psychology.
support. That's all I want.
There we go with the manipulation. I don't need your money. I don't need your money. What I need is your support. The psychology of the manipulation of your pocketbook.
That's what I keep telling everybody. Don't want your money. I want your support. That's what I want.
Well, Connie, how can you be on his ass? He says right there he doesn't want your money. He says donate if you want to, don't if you don't. Man, the man tells you that. How can you be on his ass? Because it's manipulation. It's all psychological manipulation. Ernie's telling you the formula. The formula is act like you don't need the money. Act like you're so humble that all you want is their support. Act like you're, poor guy down on his luck and people won't, you're rescuing children. That's the magic key to opening up the pocketbooks.
But I want to be able to do things and to where my channel grows and prospers. Like I've always said, as long as I can pay my phone bill
Sally.
and my StreamYard every month with with my lives and stuff, I'd keep doing it.
Why can't you pay your own StreamYard and your internet? You're making a lot of money. Your store's making a lot of money. Why do you have to have someone pay it? And he said, I always said, as long as somebody's paying my StreamYard and my internet, I'll keep doing my lives. Well, of course you will, because people pay you money. But I thought this was about the children, Ernie. If this is about the children, why don't you pay your own StreamYard, your own internet, and bring the awareness about the children? Or is it really about the children, Ernie? I'm beginning to think it's not about the children. I think it's about Ernie, Ernie's boots, Ernie's looks, Ernie's biscuits and gravy, Ernie's motel room, anything for Ernie, and zero for the kids. Zero results, always excuses. Ernie gets his biscuits and gravy regardless.
I always keep doing it. Now, whatever extra, I try to put in. I give it away anyways.
No, you don't.
So, I'm working in this and I'm working in these projects right now. I want to get things out. I want people to have things that's real nice. I don't want stupid shit. I want some nice little pendants. And I want people to have these, and I want people to be able to, say, wow, look at this, check this out. It's nice. And I want them to be able to say that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Amen, Mimi. That's exactly what he said. Zero about the children.
So I do appreciate everybody. Thank you all for coming in tonight.
Sorry,
I'm going to go ahead and close this out so I can go get some food. I've got to eat. So much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting a good fight. And if you support me any at all, please show your support by taking and putting a lightning tiger in your name. Exposed. Ernie, my mission is over. I exposed easy. Bye. Oh, okay. Well, holy hell. But if you do support me, please do that. If you support this channel, I appreciate that. That right there alone will turn the tide. Yeah, people may not accept you, but finally, when the tide starts, it's already started turning. And all we're doing is growing powerful and powerful and powerful.
How is that? How are you growing powerful, Ernie? You can't wipe your own ass. You can't buy your own boots. You can't buy your own biscuits and gravy. You can't buy your own motel room. You can't do shit for yourself. How are you growing powerful? He thinks if he sees that beside the name, then he'll come on YouTube and go, ha, ha, ha. Look at all my Latin tigers. Yeah, he's grown powerful in his mind. How is that saving his children? Any children, not a children. How is that saving children? He is missing a bottom one. Amen, Angie girl. We'll see.
We're growing, and that's the big thing.
Not that we're saving children at all. Not that we're putting about any ounce of awareness or anything about children. His YouTube channel's growing. He cares about the numbers, and he cares about the view, and he cares how he looks in his snakeskin boots.
I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow. I may take tomorrow off.
He will. He did.
I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. I've got a couple things I'm working on, and I want to get finished. My contract is...
It's in the back.com.
His contract's up tomorrow, and I'll just hope he does well with my product.
He did it.
It's me. I do appreciate you all. Thank you all. What am I counting? I'll check it out, Wee Scottish Tiger. So I do appreciate you guys. Thank you. If you want to donate, donate. If you don't. Simple as that.
There you go. We made it through. Now, who could resist? The poor guy saving the children needs some boots. Y'all better donate. Amen, Judo. So there you are, folks. We made it through. Yay! All that shit to hear about the boots. But the boots was the most important part. This last time I was just going to say, I'll do it tomorrow. And I'm like, nope, we're going to get through them boots. I don't know if BDAC got his boot size, but he better. But today we found out that BDAC said he's a storyteller. He's a storyteller. Ernie says he makes his own money. He don't need no money. I don't know what the problem is. We figured it out. It's about the boots and not the children. So I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to go off to watch Morbid roast Ernie now because he does a funny job. Anybody that does a funny job, I'm there. And thank you all for staying with me. I think I got through. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Com is a member for 11 months. Frankie gifted a membership. Thank you, Frankie. Nimbles is a member for 5 months. Buttercup Baby, 10 months. Frankie for 7 months. Silent Troll for 7 months. And Jackie Blue for 12. There we go. Got through all of them. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the Cash App if you sent one. Thank you for the PayPal from last time. And Sarian, I did get your PayPal too. And I didn't get his live from yesterday morning, but I think that Doohickey did. I think Doohickey did. She posted something that said deleted live. So, okay. Let me drop I got it. I've been here all day, and this is frustrating as AF. I got to let my doggies out. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you. Goodbye.